Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Court Jai-Alai. Tonight's game day will feature the Cesta Cyclones and the Renegades. Let's introducing first the away team, the Cesta Cyclones. Number 8, Jedin. Number 22, Bueno. Number 23, Ikeda. Number 3, Carbio. Captain of the Cyclones, number 60, Manny. And number 17, Manu. And let's introduce the home team for tonight's game day, the Renegades. From Miami, Florida, number 24, Williams. From Miami, Florida, number 7, Ben. From Marquina, number 32, Ubia. From Mutriku, number 40, Goanaga. From Mutriku, number 87, Aratz. And your captain of the Renegades from Mutriku, number 20, Gosherry. And with that, the players salute you, the fans, and we are ready to begin the action on tonight's game day. And with all the introductions aside, Stu, want to welcome everybody joining us on the broadcast for another edition of Friday Night Jai-Alai here in the Magic City. Continuing on with this Fall 23 season of Battle Court. Andrew Bleckman joined alongside Stu Nyman.
Good evening, Andrew. Might I say those were quite the introductions you just did. You must be tired.
I'll tell you what, that Manu, it always gets me going, Stu. You end with a vowel, it really makes it easy for you.
And
good fun here to start it off. We got a second-ranked singles match. We're going to waste no time right here. Stu, Manny, captain of the Cyclones, taking on Aratz for the Renegades. Ready to go.
Manny serves. We begin. Here's the catch by Manny. Backhand to the inside. It's Thurbote, that rebound off the back wall. Saved. Manny up at the 3-line. Powerful throw. Aratz saves it. Manny's there. Keeps it on the forehand. Aratz now from the 10-line. Hard to the forehand. Excellent catch by Manny. Manny low and hard inside. Scooped up by Aratz. Thurbote again. Off the back wall. Aratz with the scoop. Karam will score. Aratz, the Renegades, gets the first point of our first match tonight. He serves.
Both of these players have been second-ranked players since they began in Battle Court. That was back in the spring of 22. So they've played, this is now their 4th season. They've matched up quite a few times. Last season, Manny won both matchups, but both of them did go to a third set. So expect a lot of points in a hard-fought match between these two.
Here's a serve by Aratz. Here's Manny on the backhand. Backhand by Aratz to the inside. Thurbote, forehand by Manny. Fake 2-all, back to the inside. What
Great
a scoop by Manny. Manny goes to the inside, does not come up with the ball. 2 points for Aratz. And gentlemen, for those of you new to Jai-Alai, the first player to reach 6 points will win the set, and the first player to win 2 sets wins the match.
Manny's had a great run in singles recently, but the key in all those matches, he's been off to a pretty hot start, Stu. He's put a lot of points up on the board. Different circumstance here. Aratz already up 2-0. See if Manny starts to put his foot on the gas here. He's been very aggressive, throwing a lot more shots than we're used to seeing him.
Here's the backhand by Manny. Robote coming out. Robote left side. Manny makes the catch midcourt. He goes deep.
It's well played.
Manny inside. That is a beautiful catch and a nice return from the 9 line. 2-all is out. Manny's on the board with a point. Aratz is leading by 1 point. Manny serves.
Aratz trying to make something happen off the Robote, the rebound off the back wall. Can play the ball off the back wall, but it's always thrown forward towards the front glass. Aratz trying to play a 2-wall, just a little bit wide right there, getting Manny that first point.
There's a backhand by Aratz. Robote forehand by Manny with a light touch. Aratz moves up. Fake the 2-wall, put it inside to score. That is a 3rd point for Aratz. He serves.
That Costado's going to be the key, the shoulder level throw from the left side of the player's body. I do that little wind-up motion, which keeps the defensive player, Manny in that case, a little more honest. He can't commit to the 2-wall, which would go to the outside, or play the inside placement. He's got to wait a little bit. And Aratz beat him to the inside right there, and a missed serve. Very rare for Manny.
Four points for Aratz. He serves. Here's the backhand by Manny to the inside. This ball goes wall to wall. Robote coming out.
Tough scoop.
Scoop attempt is missed. That's 5 points for Aratz. He has possible set point.
Robote probably came a little more to the outside than Aratz wanted right there, but really worked out for him. Forced that high scoop on the outside for Manny, which is a pretty low percentage catch, even for guys at this level.
Excellent catch by Manny off a good serve by Aratz. Aratz commits to the backcourt. There's the backhand. Robote. Rebound off the back wall, played by Manny. Robote kicking way out. Manny, good court movement. He's got the ball. Robote to the overhead screen. 2 points for Manny. Still possible set point for Aratz. Manny serves.
Yeah, if you're Aratz, got to close out the set in these next few points. This is the least aggressive we've seen Manny come out. So if you got to get this set here, so you've seen him really pick it up between those breaks.
Backhand by Aratz. Manny with a tip ball, point and set 2. Aratz winning the first set 6-2. We'll put 2 minutes up on the board, come back out and take our next set.
A little bit surprising with the ease at which that opening set was won. Again, just a bit of a slow start for Manny, which haven't been used to seeing. I mean, didn't see it in the spring of 2023, our last season.
Right.
Haven't seen it thus far here in the fall, but here he is. Aratz, a tough competitor, really establishing that Costado early, which gave Manny some trouble.
It's his fake that really has been standing out in 2023. And by fake, what do we mean? You catch the ball on the Costado. Don't let some of these big wonky words scare you, folks. Yeah, it's really just how he caught it. So if you know what a forehand is, that's on the right side of the body. You know that the backhand is on the left side of the body. The Costado's on the left side of the body, just at shoulder level. When he winds up, we may see one in the replays here. This is like a forehand Robote right there. Here's Aratz. Here we go. This is the Costado. And with that, he can throw a 2-all, which is why you saw Manny go to the outside. Or he can just hip check it, throw it back in. And that fake has been working for him very well. You got to respect the 2-all because he throws the 2-all very well. But you also got to be able to cut back inside and cover that. A lot of court to cover.
Yeah, good on Aratz, really forcing Manny to cover the whole court here early on in this match. And kind of a quick start here. We'll run you through the day. 3 singles matches today, 3 doubles matches. Second-ranked singles gets us started here. And we're going to waste no time getting into a top-ranked doubles match. That's up next to Carbio and Manu against Gosherry and Ubia, followed by 5th-ranked singles Bueno versus Ben. Then a 3rd-ranked singles matchup features Carbio against Goanaga. Third-ranked doubles will be our fifth match. That's Bueno and Manu taking on Gosherry and Ben. And then our final match of the day, Ikeda and Manny against Goanaga and Aratz. It's a full slate today. First of 6 matches here. First set going to Aratz, 6-2. Second set starting now. As is the case in all matches, the player or team that loses the previous set begins the next one with control of the serve. Manny lost set 1. He opens up set 2, serving to Aratz.
We are ready to begin our second set. Manny serves. Hard serve to the inside. Beautiful catch by Aratz. That backhand, too much. That hits the overhead screen, which is out of place. Manny serves.
You're going to see players lose control on those backhands or forehands, really when they make those catches close to the side wall. Really a telltale sign that they maybe didn't have full control when they really scrape them off the wall. Those are tough catches. Ball's kind of moving around in the basket.
Fault, over serve. Battle court rules allow for 2 serves. Second serve must be good. A good serve lands between the 4 and the 7 line. Here's the backhand by Aratz. Robote forehand by Manny. Scooped by Aratz. Take the 2-all. Inside he goes. Manny's chasing that 4.
Oh, just
a great effort at a Robote save. It falls short. We're all tied up, 1 point apiece.
And Aratz is also throwing these costados a little bit higher off the front wall, resulting in a bigger bounce, kind of trapping Manny in the corner, even if he can get to that Robote, making it a longer save. That one just catching the top part of the pad. We see time and time again where guys get the ball in maybe an offensive position up in the front court. They blast the costado and give their opponent a chance on the Robote. Good on Aratz right there. Didn't do it to Manny, one of the best on the roster.
Aratz makes a fine catch at the 10 line. Here's the backhand. Robote forehand, low and hard. Aratz reads it, grabs it. 2-all to score. 2 points for Aratz. He serves.
I think the first 2-all that he's thrown to score. He's been keeping all of them to the inside, and if you have a replay there, Manny was shading to the inside, and once you hesitate, that ball's already by you. Then Aratz here dropped that first point. He's won 2 in a row. He's now leading in his second set.
Aratz has seemed very much locked in.
And tough loss
since dropping that point, yes.
Last time out against Iturbide, so I know he was eager to get back out and showed he's capable of in singles.
Powerful backhand by Manny. Here's the Robote to the inside.
Well,
good read by Manny. Backhand. Powerfully thrown. Robote left side to the inside. Manny makes the catch. Robote left side. Big bounce. Manny cuts it off at the 7 line. Goes deep. What a catch by Aratz. There's the backhand. Scoop by Aratz. Backhand. Aratz now from the 6th line. Low and hard to the inside. Scoop by Manny. Aratz goes for the 2-all. He threw it to the pad, and the pad is bad. We're all tied up, 2 points apiece. Manny serves. There's the serve by Manny. Here's the backhand by Aratz. Robote left side by Manny. Here's the catch by Aratz. Here's the catch by Aratz. Carom by Aratz.
Oh, again with the carom. And the key with these caroms, too, is he's kind of throwing them a little more sidearm than we're used to Aratz throwing, which Manny doesn't get a really good look that he's going to throw it. Look here again. This is going to be from the left side. That's just a beautiful catch. Yeah. We're used to seeing that from Aratz all day.
Stops the ball really well.
Yeah, a little lower arm angle, a little more sidearm. Tough for Manny to get a read on the carom. That's twice in a row. Both times he's thrown it.
Here's backhand by Manny. Robote forehand. Oh, that fell short of the front wall. That will be a 4th point for Aratz. He serves.
like just a different game plan here from Manny today. Haven't seen really any shots thrown. He's been on a defensive from the start of almost all these points, and Aratz is the one that's shooting something first, whether it's a 2-all, whether it's a placement shot to the inside. He's just far more aggressive, leading to that 6-2 victory in set 1 and a 4-2 lead here in our second. Manny's got to turn it around here very quickly.
Here's the backhand by Manny. Robote, 2-all rifled, but
boy.
out. That is out of play. 3 points for Manny. Aratz with 4. The first to 6 points will win the set. First to win 2 sets wins the match.
Crucial point for Manny. Brought it to 5-2. Instead, it's 4-3, just a 1-point deficit. Can string a couple together in a hurry.
Here's the backhand by Aratz. He goes deep. Wall to wall from the left side. Aratz makes the catch. Backhand to the inside. What a catch by Aratz. Backhand. Robote forehand. Catch by Manny. Backhand to the inside. Robote forehand. Manny takes it in the air. Low and hard on the backhand. Drops to the back wall. Robote saved by Aratz. Manny's there. Manny fakes the 2-all inside. Stopped by Aratz.
Oh, his placement.
Scores with
What a way.
the inside placement. 5 points for Aratz. Possible match point.
You said it, Stu. These fakes are just perfect. I mean, throwing Manny off. He's committing hard up. On the wall, one hand, beautiful.
Here's the backhand by Aratz. Robote coming out. Aratz takes it on the bounce. Backhand from the 9 line. Manny straight to the inside. Aratz winds up. Throws a 2-all with authority for the win. Point, set, and a hard-fought match for Aratz, taking it in straight sets, 6-2, 6-3.
Great start for the Renegades. Second-ranked player Aratz getting it done. First point of the day going towards those Robote Renegades. Got to say, Stu, I mean, we've seen a lot of Aratz in singles in all competitions. Some of the best I think we've seen. Aggressive from the jump. Those caroms were gorgeous.
Yep.
The costado was working for him, whether there was inside placement, whether it was a 2-all. Not many mistakes, and just really took it to Manny early. And he got the win in straight sets. And top-ranked doubles match. I mean, typically in the schedules, too, these are later in the day, but we're wasting no time. Up next is going to be Carbio and Manu against Gosherry and Ubia. A battle of some undefeated top-ranked doubles teams, albeit through one match, but both of them looking to stay perfect. And again, that top-ranked doubles is coming up in about 2 minutes. We saw Gosherry and Ubia. They took on Zuleika and Benny. Again, one of the top doubles teams all of last Battle Court season. It was just 3-set victory. Struggled in that opening set. And that was the first time that team played together. But once they figured it out, had a couple of points under their belt, they really turned it around. Carbio and Manu, great showing as well, particularly by that guy up in the front court, number 3, Carbio. Aggressive shot making, really good play, and defensively, we always know what he's capable of with that terrific range and great foot speed. We are ready to go with Aratz, winner of our opening match.
Aratz, congratulations on that win. How are you feeling?
Yeah, I feel great. I think that I play a good match. I have a good luck with the kill shot. and I think that I win the match because all or a lot of kill shots that I throw were good throwing, and happy for that.
Yeah, you made some excellent shots, and I think this was your first win against Manny, right?
Yeah, I think the last season I lose the two matches against Manny because he's a warrior and he played very good and he's so strong. He didn't never give up or something like that, and that's it. I want to say hi to my auntie and my aunt and all my friends that are seeing the match from the Basque Country.
Well, congratulations on that win.
Thank you.
Congratulations. Great job.
And thank you to Aratz. Let's quickly introduce our top-ranked doubles match coming up next for the Cesta Cyclones. We've seen this team for 4 seasons now, Carbio and Manu playing some of the best highlight ever as a duo. They have Gosherry and Ubia. Second time this team has played together. Let's see how it goes, Stu. Ladies and gentlemen, we are ready to begin our second match of the evening, a top-ranked doubles matchup. Representing the Cesta Cyclones, here's the team of Carbio and Manu. And for the Renegades, their top-ranked doubles team, Gosherry and Ubia. There's a serve by Carbio. We begin this doubles match. Backhand to the inside. There's Manu pulling it in. Higher and harder. Ubia reaching in. Pulls it out of the corner. Manu again from the 12 line. His backhand stays on the wall. Gosherry going to let that pass. Elects for the rebote. A tough play there on the side wall. First point goes to Carbio and Manu.
We're not used to seeing Gosherry backpedaling. We've seen him drop points, we've seen him lose points, occasionally throw a ball out of play, but we're not used to seeing him kind of lost there at the side wall. Playing with Ubia is not new for him, it is new on the Magic City court.
Hard serve, Ubia gets up there before the second bounce. Big backhand, stopped overhead. Here's Manu from the corner. Ubia up at the 11 line, pulls it in. Hard backhand, stopped up overhead. There's Gosherry backed up to the 11. Hard backhand, Manu steps up with a good read. His backhand, powerfully thrown. That one dropping between both Renegades. Gosherry has the rebote. Carbio from the costado, whips it to the inside. Ubia with a good read, he ran under it. Big backhand follows. Cutting back to the inside, Carbio's rebote, pushed up the middle. Here's Ubia on the forehand. Shoots the sidearm forehand. That one opened up. Manu's going down to the ground. That rebote up in the overhead screen and out of play. That ties it up, 1-1.
Again, Manu just slightly off his footing when making this rebote. It's basically sacrificing his body to go down on the floor just to try to make the play. Was just slightly out of his reach. Sent it too high.
Fault over serve. Serve either touched or past the 7 line. Second serve must be good. Backhand to the inside, pulled in by Ubia. His backhand, low runner. Stopped overhead, beautiful catch. There's a hard backhand. Forehand to the inside, good catch up overhead by Gosherry. There's a backhand, stopped by Manu. Kind of a Magic City bounce, Ubia out of the way. Rebote played back to the inside for Manu. Clean miss in the backcourt, rebote left side by Gosherry. Manu handles in the corner. Hard backhand again, Gosherry.
On the wall,
Ubia rather.
the whole way.
Yeah, trying to pull that in.
All the whole way.
Second point for Carbio and Manu of the Cyclones.
When you're throwing backhand, when you're catching the ball and throwing the ball on the left side of your body, that's what you want. You want that ball to come back along the sidewall or as close to the sidewall as possible. Throwing backhands that are a foot or more away from the sidewall, even 6 inches more, are really giving an advantage to your opposing team.
There's Ubia, backhand, low runner right on the wall. Good catch crossing there by Manu. There's Ubia from the 12 line, low runner again. Manu steps up, takes it in the air. High and hard, and passing. Gosherry calls him off, powerful rebote. Low runner, scooped up. Ubia from the left side, hard backhand. There's Manu again at the 12 line. Pops it up, Ubia. Manu again from back beyond the 13 line. Gosherry backs up to the 10, pulls it in. Powerful backhand throw. This one coming out, shooting off the back wall. Carbio makes a save. Here's Gosherry. Goes for the split placement. Carbio scooped it up. Carbio's 2-wall. Will score.
You know what I love about that? Carbio threw with zero fear or concern.
Again, goes for more of a split placement right here, but this is what Carbio's been doing
without
since
without hesitation. And look who's flat-footed. Gosherry of all people flat-footed.
Here's Ubia, hard backhand again, kicking up rebote. For Carbio, played at the 6 line. That one missed.
Don't like to see unforced errors like that. Carbio's forehand rebote was so good the other day. He was throwing caroms. He was throwing kill shots off of it. So we know he can throw it. Just a question of, with Carbio, it's always about control. Controlled Carbio plays best. And don't want to give unforced errors in the direction of the Renegades.
Manu, backhand. Hard play. Ubia letting that one come out. Rebote left side by Gosherry. This one comes back to Manu. Has it at the 10 line. Ubia running around it. Keeps it on the left side. Low runner. Carbio's there to cut it off. Carbio, that one clipped. Gosherry tipped it. Ball missed. It's Carbio and Manu. Powerful serve, Ubia, middle of the court. That backhand, crossing powerfully out. Carbio makes a save on a knee. Ubia lines it up. Runner again. Here's Manu. Ubia crouching down, takes it in the corner. Hard backhand again. There's Manu. Rebote coming out. Forehand rebote. Drops between them. Manu runs around it, takes it on the left side. Gosherry cuts it off. Goes for the high 3-wall play. That one's going to land in. But Carbio plays the rebote to the inside. Gosherry has it again. Inside placement. Ball tipped on the wall. Well thrown. That's going to be a 5th point for the Cyclones. And they have a possible set point. Gosherry picks the serve, whips it outside where it scores.
That kid literally almost got kicked in the head just now. But fortunately, the splash guard is still in place and everything is okay. The splash section can be rough. Tremendous 2-all, by the way. Gosherry picked a beautiful serve.
There's a forehand rebote by Gosherry. Carbio on the bounce. Shoots it low and hard. Gosherry takes it in. He whips it to the outside again. Carbio with a high scoop. The carom. Call touch the line. That ball is ruled out. Fourth point for the Renegades. Ball was ruled to have touched the line, which is out of play. Hard serve coming in. There's Manu running under it. There's a big backhand. Robote coming out. Robote forehand. Low and hard. There's Manu. What a scoop there at the 11 line.
Beautiful scoop.
Forehand Robote to the outside. Manu, little runner. Right back in there. Ubia all alone. He's got the Robote. Keeps it going. Carbio up high. Shoots it to the inside. Gosherry runs under it. Outside placement again. That one. Is out. Point and set to Carbio and Manu. The ball was ruled out. 2 minutes up on the board. We will play our second set. First set going the way of the Cyclones. 6-4. And just waiting for clarification on exactly what those calls were. Again, taking a look at the line, see where that ball mark landed. That one ruled out. 6-4. The Cyclones take the opening set. And Carbio and Manu already a couple matches to begin this season. They've yet to drop a set, taking out Douglas and Arta their first time out, 6-5, 6-4, and then defeating Zuleika and Benny in straight sets, 6-3, 6-3. So make it 5 sets in a row for this top-ranked team of the Cyclones. And for this Renegades team, Gosherry and Ubia, similar opening to their first match. So they dropped the first set 6-4 and then came back the next 2 sets winning 6-0, 6-1 respectively. So seen these guys come back before. Maybe a tougher task here against this Carbio and Manu team that's playing, as we said earlier, some of the best we've ever seen them together out on the court. Some of these replays here, Gosherry, I mean, just choosing some of those filos. That's the costado directly to the outside.
Exactly. Unfortunately, young lady wasn't paying attention, so her family was. So I don't believe she was frightened. Excellent effort by Carbio trying to stop that ball. There we are in the ESPN3 players cage.
Carbio talking with Captain Manny. We already saw Manny first match of the day. We will be seeing him in our final match as well in doubles. We're the whistle ready to go with our second set. We'll have the Renegades, Gosherry and Ubia serving. We begin with a hard serve. Carbio takes it, whips it inside. How about that scoop by Ubia? What a play. Manu lets that one come out. Forehand Bote played back to the inside. Here's Gosherry. Powerful backhand. I'm shooting out. Carbio makes a save. In the backcourt, here's Ubia on the forehand. Shoots to the inside, low and hard. Manu now. That one opening up. Gosherry reads it. Robote high off the front wall. Manu gonna let it pass. He's got the Robote on the backhand. Robote just above the pad. For Gosherry. Gosherry the split placement. That's scoop by Carbio. Carbio back to the inside. For Ubia got it before the second bounce.
That catch was spectacular by Carbio.
Left side Robote by Gosherry. Fall down save. Here's Manu. Big backhand into the corner. Robote coming out. Gosherry keeps it to the inside. There's Manu again. There's There's a backhand. Stopped. Here's Manu. Ubia now from the 11 line. Low runner. Carbio reaching down low to cut it off. Backhand right up the middle. Here's Ubia on the forehand now. And that one crossing deep in the backcourt. Carbio fall down save. Gosherry calls him off. He's got the rebote. Lines it up. He drops it inside. Manu goes up. Forehand played at the 9 line. Back inside. Gosherry, tough call. Rebote caught the overhead screen, which is out of play. First point of our second set goes to the Cyclones, Carbio and Manu.
Look, Carbio made a catch here. I don't know if it's going to come up. This may be it. Look at that. That is just magnificent. Down the replay and in the air. That is just spectacular by Carbio.
Fault over serve. Second serve coming up for Carbio. Second serve is good. Here's Ubia on the backhand. Manu, what a catch up overhead, leaping in the corner. Big backhand. Here's Ubia. Trying to get this one to pass. He does. That one comes shooting out. Carbio has the rebote. Drops it inside. Gosherry whips it straight outside, and that lands out. Two points for Carbio and Manu.
Reminder of the scoring in Battle Court, ladies and gentlemen. The first team to reach 6 points wins the set. First team to win 2 sets wins the match. Carbio and Manu at the Cesta Cyclones won the first set. We're playing our second set. Cesta Cyclones in white are able to finish it off here. That'll be it.
Hard serve takes Ubia to the outside. Low runner.
Oh my.
A little too low. That caught the pad, and the pad is bad.
Oh my.
3 straight for the Cyclones.
You don't want unforced errors going towards the Renegades, and you definitely don't want to be the Renegades down a set with unforced errors like a backhand in the lower pad. Ubia was saying that he likes to throw them low and hard to the inside, and that's very effective on this court, but there's never a reason to flirt with the lower pad on a backhand. Never.
Backhand. Manu steps up. Good read. Has it at the 10 line. Powerful throw. Going right back to him. He controls it at the 13. Manu running around that one. High, hard backhand. This one coming out. Forehand rebote. Powerfully thrown. Manu steps up. There's a backhand again. Not on that rebote. Gosherry makes a save. Manu powers another one. One comes shooting out once more. It's a save up the middle. Manu keeps it on the forehand now. Drop back to the inside. No play for Gosherry. Ubia handles. Get on the forehand. Back over the top.
Manu called for it.
Backhand. Crossing deep and drop by Manu.
A rare miss by Manu in the backcourt.
It's the Renegades their first point and the serve.
So Gosherry has a habit of really pumping that serve, especially on rare occasions that he's behind. But Carbio will step in front of a train to stop it. Let's see what happens here.
Well, just out of the way of that serve. There's a backhand coming from Manu. Here's Ubia now. Backhand at the 11 line. Hard throw. Stopped in the corner. Here's Manu at the 13 line. Hard backhand. Right on the wall. Gosherry going to let that pass. Rebote left side. Laid up. Here's Manu. Big backhand. That one passing both Renegades. Gosherry has it up the middle. Rebote. 2-all. Stopped by Gosherry on the outside. He whips it back in. That really going to open up. Manu knows where to be. Rebote with a big bounce. Controlled by Ubia on the outside. Hard forehand. 3 walls again.
Another
Manu
good rebound.
lines it up.
Right up the middle.
Floats it up the middle. Here's Gosherry. Costado. 2-wall. Stopped by Carbio. Carbio's carambola is in and out of the cesta of Gosherry. What a point. Going to the Cyclones. 4-1 lead in our second set.
You take Gosherry's 2-all away from him, and you significantly handicap him. We're talking about who's arguably the best guy on the roster, most effective player, number 20 up there in the orange shirt. Carbio has taken away his outside placement game. And you do that, that's tough. '23 so far seems to be Carbio's year.
Big backhand, stopped overhead. Here's Manu. Manu from the 12 line. That one passing. Both Renegades. Rebote forehand. Power back to the inside. Here's a 2-wall.
Splitter.
That's
Look
going to lay in.
Look at that.
And
Look
score.
At that.
5 points for the Cyclones. Carbio and Manu. They have a possible set and a possible match point.
Look, Carbio's ability to maintain focus, his ability to make some phenomenal catches, his extreme power, I'm telling you something, it's all coming together tonight. Someone's got to mark this date down, because when you know when Carbio came into his own, regardless of the outcome of this game, it was today, Friday, September 22nd.
Ball missed off the serve, point, set, and match. For the Cyclones, taking it 6-1, third set. (6-4, 6-1) in favor of the Cesta Cyclones. What a big win for that team. Really just dominant from the jump. You talked about Carbio's place too. Picking up right where he left off the last time out. 3 in a row for top-ranked team of the Cyclones, Carbio and Manu. Let's take a look at that game day scoreboard. 1.5 for the Cyclones for that doubles win. 1 point for the Renegades for the singles win, courtesy of Aratz. That was back in our opening match. And how the standings work here in Battle Court. 1 point per singles win for your team, 1.5 points per doubles win across the entire season. We total up the points. Then the top 3 teams qualify for the playoffs. It's be in the middle of December when we'll have that championship, December 15th. About 2 minutes away from our next match, we're going to go back to singles. 2 in a row after this is going to be Bueno against Ben, followed by Carbio and Goanaga. But we're going to hear from the top-ranked team of the Cyclones, Carbio and Manu. 3-0 to begin the fall 23.
Wow, you guys just killed it in that match. How are you feeling?
Feeling good, you know. Anytime you're playing the Renegades, specifically Gosherry, it's going to be a tough match. And listen, we executed. You know, we didn't do anything too crazy. We just, we located the ball where we needed to put it. They had to make some difficult decisions on whether to catch it in the air or let it come out, and I'm glad we came up on top.
Yeah, I think you guys were pretty equally matched against your opponents.
Yeah, listen, I mean, for the guys at home, those are two of the best Basque highlight players in the world. You know, so, you know.
Anything to add, Manu? Anything to add?
Yeah, no, but playing against Gosherry is always tough because he's the best. For me, he's the best front court. So we know that we have to try to don't give the ball to him, and we execute the plan perfect. And playing with Mike is always a pleasure. So
likewise with this guy, man, world class right here.
He
Thanks for tuning in, guys.
I agree. Well, that was an awesome win. I hope you keep up the momentum. Good
Thank
luck
you, guys.
out there.
Clone Cartel, let's go.
And we
on
thank
the leaderboard here.
Carbio and Manu, ready to introduce our next match. 5th-ranked singles here between 2 familiar opponents. Bueno for the Cyclones, number 22, taking on Ben, number 7, for the Rebote Renegades. Bueno 0-1 to begin his singles season, losing to Rock in 3 sets. Ben 1-0, defeating Rock in 3 sets. Quite familiar with each other's games. Here they are with a big point to be awarded here in this next singles match. Bueno really looking for a rebound performance to that last time out, losing to Rock. They played the maximum, but came out on the losing end of that one. See if he can avenge that loss. He's got Ben right here. Ladies and gentlemen, we are ready to begin our 3rd match. 5th-ranked singles matchup representing the Cesta Cyclones. Here is number 22, Bueno. And for the Renegades, here is number 7, Ben.
Bueno serves. We begin. Here's a backhand by Ben to the inside. Ben with a tip ball. First point of this match goes to Bueno of the Cesta Cyclones in the white shirt. He serves. Reminder, ladies and gentlemen, singles just like doubles. First player to reach 6 points wins the set. First player to win 2 sets wins the match. There's a backhand by Ben, wall to wall from the left side. A rebote forehand to the inside. Here's Ben. Backhand from the 10. Bueno's there, midcourt. Rebote left side, stays to the inside. Bueno attacks, has it on the forehand. Drop shot, not soft enough. Ben's there. Ben whips it to the inside, low and hard where it scores. That is a well-thrown ball by Ben to score. We're all tied up, 1 point apiece.
Hear the concept in football a lot, KYP, know your personnel, Stu. Not the guy you want to throw the drop shot on, and Ben right there.
Yeah.
Top foot speed on the roster, former wide receiver for the University of Miami. So you know that he's got good hands, he's got good feet. He got up to that one in plenty of time, and then the placement on the inside, just spectacular. Well done by Ben.
There's backhand by Bueno. Rebote forehand. Ball tipped. 2 points for Ben. He serves.
Trading misses here. Ben missed one on the left side, coming in the air, and then Bueno right on the bounce. What you're used to seeing from both of these players. Hitting their feet.
Beautiful catch by Bueno off an excellent serve by Ben. Rebote, that clips. Here's the catch by Bueno. Ben's there. Backhand by Ben. Rebote left side. Ben on the catch. Here's Bueno on the backhand. Wall to wall from the left side. Rebote by Ben. Catch by Bueno.
Beautiful.
There's a big backhand by Ben that scores. 3 points for Ben of the Rebote Renegades in orange. He serves.
I think Bueno just mistimed the jump right there. Leapt a little bit early and just threw off the timing of that catch.
There's a backhand by Bueno. Rebote forehand by Ben. Here's Bueno from the 9 line. Backhand to the inside. Ben's there.
Beautiful catch.
Bueno to the outside from the 8 line. He looks to pass. Here's the rebote for Ben.
Oh,
Ben
to the
keeps it
outside.
and it scores. 4 points for Ben of the Rebote Renegades. He serves.
Last time out when Bueno played rock, when he would get those forehands, he was throwing them high off the front wall and giving his opponent a play on the rebote. In this case, doing it again here with Ben. Keep those forehands low and hard. Makes Ben have to make a tough choice whether to take that ball front ways or dig out a more difficult rebote. He's really given him both options here, and he's made every single one of them. Now a 4-1 lead.
There's a backhand by Ben. Rebote forehand. Ben looks for the rebote, has it. 2-all, opens up. Bueno stops it. Carom by Bueno, chased down by Ben. Carambola by Ben will score on the return. 5 points for Ben of the Rebote Renegades. He serves.
Not a great 2-all there from Bueno. Gives Ben an opportunity, tracking it down, and then the carambola return right back at Bueno. Caught him going the other way. Ben doing a nice job of mixing it up. Kept the costados inside, throwing a couple carambolas. Some new shots for Ben, working out for him. A 5-1 lead, looking to close it out.
Backhand by Bueno to the inside, a rebote. Rebote forehand there by Ben. Here's Bueno. Bueno from the backhand at the 8 line. Left side, clips the side wall, right to the forehand of Bueno. Bueno sends it deep. Rebote left side. Bueno moves up on the attack, has the catch. Lower, harder, and scoring. Well played by Bueno. 2 points for Bueno. He serves.
That one dying in the corner, exactly what he wanted coming from that forehand. Not playable on the rebote for Ben. We'll extend the set here, at least a point. Bueno can come back right here in this opening set.
Rebote forehand by Bueno. Ben makes the catch. Ben from the right side, hard to the inside, just out of reach. Bueno makes the save.
Good save.
Here's Ben from the 7 line, winding up.
A
2-all
soft
will
2-all
score
for Ben.
for the win of that set. Ben takes the first set 6-2. We'll come back out and play our next set.
How about that performance from Ben? I mean, first ball that came to his left side was just a clean miss, not what we're used to seeing. He settled himself down, took 6 of the next 7 points, winning at 6-2. How about the way that he ended it, Stu, as well? I mean, got it on the costado, that shoulder level, left side of his body. Saw that Bueno committed inside. What do? Little kiss off the sidewall first, and that really opened up. Just a great shot by Ben.
Here's some replays from that first set. Bueno going light to the inside, just not light enough. Ben was right there. Right back to the inside. And highlight, you want to throw the ball where your opponent's not. That's exactly what was done there.
This is the carom by Bueno. Look at that.
Ben did a great job of chasing it down. Bueno goes where he thinks it's going, but turned out to be a carambola. Different type of shot, different type of angle. There we are in the ESPN 3 players cage where the players retire in between sets. See Bueno there on the bench for the Cesta Cyclones getting some feedback from Manny. Got about 40 seconds to go before we begin the second set. Of course, Bueno for the Cesta Cyclones will have the obligatory first serve of the second set.
And if you're Bueno, Stu, think about maybe with some of those forehands. I mean, he's had the opportunities offensively up in the front court to kill some of these points, but he's giving both Rock last time out and Ben today opportunities front ways and off the rebote to make these plays. You give your opponent that many opportunities, they're going to convert eventually.
No question about it.
If you put it low and hard just above the pad, you got to force a tough catch that low, and we see a number of misses where taller, bigger backcourters like Ben tend to miss those when they're crouching down. We'll see here. Good first set for Ben of the Renegades, 6-2, Bueno. I have the serve here to start off our second set.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're ready to begin our second set. Bueno has the serve. Bueno serves for the Cesta Cyclones. Our second set has begun. Here's the backhand by Ben. Hard throw to the inside. Rebote forehand by Bueno. That ball's on the wall. Nicely played by Bueno. Here's Ben. Carom by Ben opens wide and scores. Well executed. Carom by Ben. He's first on the board in the second set.
Just thinking about the shot variety coming from Ben. He's kept the costado inside. He's thrown a 2-wall. Now the carom.
Done a fantastic job with it as well.
Carambola.
Yep.
List goes on. Still.
Mixing it up. Just throw the ball where your opponent's not. Shots or inside, however you have to do it.
It's not really Bueno's game, but figure.
Ball over serve. Battle court rules allow for 2 serves. Second serve must be good. Good serve lands between the 4 and 7 line.
I think Bueno eventually just has to start throwing a couple. I know that's not really his game, but I'll just start to make it happen, change things up.
Catch by Bueno. There's the backhand. Ben's there. Backhand by Ben. Rebote forehand. That hit the pad. The pad is bad. Any part of the pad's bad, including the top. That's 2 points for Ben in the orange shirt for the Rebote Renegades. He serves.
Game of inches too, catching the top part of the pad on the way back down. Again, any part of the pad is bad, whether front ways or off the wall. Any contact, no good.
There's a backhand by Bueno. Rebote left side by Ben. He makes the save. Here's Bueno on the catch. Low and hard by Bueno. Ben
What
dug
save.
out the
That's
rebote. He
crazy.
made the save. He gets up. Bueno avoiding the light touch.
Oh,
Ben
my
comes
goodness.
up with a clutch catch. Bueno gets in there to make the rebote save. Ben comes in at the 6th line. Low and hard to the inside,
What a
and it
point
scores.
by Ben.
3 points for Ben. In the orange shirt of the Rebote Renegades, he serves.
Well, Ben's playing like that, Stu. Don't know what you're going to have to do today. I mean, Bueno, listen, exactly what I was saying, keeping him low and hard. What did Ben do? Caught one in the air and dug out a ridiculous rebote on the other one. It's a great play. Nothing you can do.
Absolutely correct, Andrew. That was just beautifully executed by Ben.
Good to see that he has made the adjustments, keeping these forehands a little bit lower, throwing them a little bit harder. He will score eventually on those, probably more than he will with that high 3-wall play.
There's the backhand by Bueno. Rebote 2-all. Low and hard. Bueno's on it. This backhand by Ben, powerfully thrown. Wall to wall. Rebote coming out. Rebote left side by Ben. Little clip. Taken on the forehand of Bueno. Bueno goes 2-alls. Ben
he
chases
got
it
there
down.
again.
Carambola again. And that one will score. Well played again by Ben with 4 points and the serve.
Complete package tonight for Ben. We talked about Carbio in that last match, but Ben here, like he's moving on skates. He's throwing a lot of shots. Aggressive offensively. The defense is always there. That's what Ben predicates his game on. And look at that, a 4-0 lead now in our second set. 10 of the last 11 points as well, Stu. Quite the run.
There's the backhand by Bueno. Ball has a little clip, caught by Ben there at the 9 line. Ben goes low and hard. It's caught in the air by Bueno. Bueno to the inside. That high scoop will be missed. No shutout here. Bueno is on the board with a point for the Cesta Cyclones, and he serves.
Crucial point for Bueno here. To cut the lead to 2. If Ben wins it, opens it up to 4. And you know, we've seen it happen, but not often you see 5-point comebacks.
Excellent
Good
serve
serve.
by Bueno. Will score crossing the side wall. Down by the 10 line. 2 points for Bueno. He serves again. Here's the backhand by Ben. Wall to wall from the left side. Rebote forehand straight back. Rebote forehand, Karam.
Oh boy.
That will
That'll-
land in just out of reach. 5 points for Ben. That gives him a possible set and possible match point.
Looked like maybe a hooked rebote that Ben got away with, really opening up off the side and front wall. Turned into a carom, just out of reach of Bueno.
There's a backhand by Bueno. Forehand by Bueno, low and hard. That's a tough pickup by Ben at the 11 line. Powerful backhand follows. Rebote forehand to the inside. Ben's there. Backhand from the 9 line. Ben makes the catch, winds up. There's the 2-all, light touch. Bueno read it, stopped it, returns it. Good catch by Ben. Ben right up the
that's a
middle
tough
where
one.
it scores for the win. Point, set, and match going for Ben of the Rebote Renegades, taking it in straight sets, 6-2, 6-2.
good win there for Ben. Stays undefeated to begin his singles season here in our fall 23 Battle Court season. And with that win, at least for the moment, Renegades jump out ahead 2 points to 1.5. And on the game day, you see at the bottom, that's where all 5 teams stack up in our standings. Devils in first, Renegades you see in second, Cyclones third, Chargers fourth, Warriors down there last place, but game day behind some of the other teams. We will hear from winner of that match, Ben, here in just a couple moments. Good offensive play from Ben, too. I mean, defensive-minded primarily as a backcourter for these Renegades. He's been a staple on this Renegades roster, captain of the team formerly as well, and here he is ready to go with that victory interview here in just a few moments. Again, coming up next, we're going back to singles with Carbio and Goanaga. And then some high-level doubles matches will close out the day. Third-ranked doubles after this singles match, and followed by second-ranked doubles to close out the day. We are ready for our winner. Here's Ben.
Ben, you were firing on all cylinders in that match. What are your thoughts?
When you playing somebody of Bueno's caliber, you got to be locked in. You know, I got here at 4 o'clock just getting ready mentally because I knew it was going to be a battle. And that's what it was, and that's why I was able to just, capitalize on a couple of his mistakes. And I was fortunate to come out with the win and be 2-0 for my squad.
Yeah, you did your team proud tonight.
Yeah.
You had some excellent play. I hope you can keep up this momentum. How are you feeling about continuing and being able to keep up and hopefully continue these wins?
Just, one battle court day at a time. We was in this position last year, and we didn't even make the championship, so we understand that it's still real early. So really, honestly, truly, and speaking, this doesn't mean that much in the long run, so we just want to be steady and just get as much points as we possibly can.
One match at a time. That's an excellent mindset. Congratulations on today. Good luck for the rest of the game day.
Thank you. Chuck, congratulations on the baby girl, baby. Love you.
And thank you to Ben. Let's introduce this third-ranked singles matchup here. We've heard the players. It is number 3 Carbio for the Cyclones. We've actually seen him already. Great first performance in that opening doubles match. And he's opponent for today, number 40, Goanaga. And 2 front quarters, same rank, always fun. All things equal here. Let's see how it goes to this third-ranked matchup. Ladies and gentlemen, we are ready to begin our 4th match of the evening. It is another singles match representing the Cesta Cyclones. Their third-ranked player, number 3, Carbio. And for the Renegades, number 40, Goanaga. There's a serve by Carbio. We begin. Big backhand into the corner. Forehand of Bote laid up. There's Goanaga. Backing up, takes it on the forehand. High hard throw to pass. Forehand of Bote. Karam Bote. Goanaga gets there. Sidearm forehand. Scooped up there by Carbio. Carbio shoots along 2-wall. Goanaga takes it on the left side. Whips it back in. It'll be a tough for Bote. Carbio makes a really good save with a big bounce right on the wall where it scores.
Can't even tell you how good that save was. To get a Rabote on the fly with on your tiptoes and maintain control of the ball, spectacular. Carbio still seems locked in.
Hard serve taken in by Goanaga. There's a backhand right to the corner. Bote comes out. The Bote save on the forehand. Here's Goanaga. Costado. High 2-wall cut off in the air. Carbio shoots it low and hard. Here's Goanaga. Backhand. Here's Carbio again. Coming up the middle. Passing. Goanaga left side of Bote. The inside big bounce. Clean miss. Carbio comes back for it. And that's going to come up short. Good effort, but Goanaga gets his first point, tie it up, 1-1.
Tremendous second effort. Obviously, that ball gets past him. It has to come off the back wall into his cesta, be thrown without stopping. One fluid motion. That's the rebote. Those rebote saves are tricky. If anyone can do them, Carbio can do it. You see it here coming back to the inside. Now it passed him. This one was just spectacular. This was absolutely spectacular.
Low hard serve. Carbio gets there before the second bounce. Beautiful backhand right into the chula.
Wow.
2 points for Carbio.
We don't see many of them here at Magic City. Something about the way that the back wall and floor come together don't allow for many chulas. When the ball hits that crack between the back wall and the floor and drops, does not come out, that's a chula. That's exactly what that was.
Hard first serve, Goanaga again. There's a big backhand. Rebote forehand lined up, powerfully thrown back to the inside. Goanaga running with it now, takes it out. Carbio on the hop up at the 5 line, shoots it low and hard. There's a scoop by Goanaga. Big backhand follows. Coming out to the middle of the court. There's Carbio, the carom, Rebote, a little wild. Came up short, ties it up, 2-2.
Okay, those were working for him the other day. Whether it was Monday or Tuesday, I forgot when they played last, but it was working for him earlier in the week. The forehand carom rebote is one of the most difficult throws in highlight. Works particularly well in singles, but it's difficult for a reason. You don't want to. It's not something you keep readily in your arsenal.
Low hard serve again. Tough catch by Carbio before that second bounce. Here's the rebote again. Rebote flips off the sidewall. High scoop. Carbio blasts the forehand high and hard. Goanaga has a play on the rebote. Puts it above the pad. Here's Carbio. Shoots it up the middle. That's a good scoop by Goanaga. Backhand. Ooh, that really opened up. Carbio with a tough save. Goanaga with a big bounce. He's got the rebote. Plays it just above the pad. Carbio aggressively could not make the catch. Ball missed and a third point to Goanaga of the Renegades.
One of the most common errors that highline players make is as they're moving up on a ball that appears to be an easy catch or a catch they know that they have, they start seeing where their opponent is and thinking about where they're going to throw the ball all before they've made the catch. Got to focus on catching that ball.
Here's Carbio, backhand, towards the inside, Rebote. 2-wall, Carbio got a late start. He does get out there, good foot speed. Sidearm forehand is tipped. Throw by Carbio, ties it up, 3-3.
Again, what I like about what Carbio did there is hard to the front wall and then to the side wall. Set up a difficult scoop at the feet of Goanaga. Have to say that. We've been talking about Carbio for the most part today because, you know, Carbio's been playing absolutely fantastic. Goanaga's hanging in with him very well.
What a catch. What a serve there. Backhand into the corner. Carbio has to come back for it. Makes a spinning save on the rebote. Here's Goanaga on the forehand. Drop shot. 2 bounces before Carbio gets up there. Beautifully thrown. Retakes the lead, 4-3.
Goanaga looked back, saw exactly where he was. Carbio was lingering back around the 8-9 line. Now, we've seen a few drop shots tonight. They didn't work out too successfully for the players who threw them. That one was really well thrown. You want that ball just to kiss the front wall when you throw it and be taking its second bounce at or just after the 2 line.
Carbio almost went back as to say, hey, throw it as hard as you can. I'm going to make this catch. Goanaga, that's a really smart throw. Good recognition. Caught the corner, takes him to the outside. Carbio shoots it just above the pad. High scoop. Ooh, good second cesta on the rebote. That comes up short. But 4-4 is the score. Carbio serves. Powerful serve is an underserve. Came up short of the four-line. Second serve for Carbio. Powerful second serve is good. Here's Goanaga from the left side. Backhand, stopped by Carbio. This one passing, Goanaga lines it up. Rebote just above the pad. Carbio aggressively moves up, shoots it back to the inside. It'll be a tough rebote. Comes up into the pad. The pad is bad. 5 points for Carbio. He is a possible set point. Big backhand, forehand rebote. Escaped. We are tied up at 5-5. This is set point. Goanaga serves. Powerful serve. What a catch by Carbio. Keeps it going. The backhand. Shooting out. Rebote left side by Goanaga. Here's Carbio on the costado. Whips it up the middle. Goanaga got there in the air. Good read. Nice backhand to the inside. Forehand rebote. Awfully thrown again. Passing Goanaga front ways. He's got the rebote. Turns it high off the front wall. Here's Carbio. On the costado to the inside. One-handed scoop. The backhand just does clear. Carbio runs under it. Shoots it up the middle. It'll be another rebote. Goanaga makes the good save. Carbio with a high scoop. There's the backhand. Into the corner, Goanaga diving save, comes up short.
Effort. What an effort by both
What a
players.
point set
Tremendous effort.
to Carbio. He wins it 6-5. 2 minutes on the board. We'll play a second set.
Phenomenal play by both players. Carbio's on fire. Goanaga very much locked in. That first set went 5-5. Carbio thrown off a little bit, I believe, by how well Goanaga was able to stop his throws that he's used to scoring. Carbio throws with a lot of power, plays with a lot of passion. And Goanaga just very calmly stood there and caught every difficult ball, made some fine rebote saves. Just at the very end there, 2 into the pad. Let's take a look at some replays from that first set. Look at this scoop by Goanaga. Just beautifully executed. The no-look return. Carbio almost overran it. Readjusted. Excellent court positioning by Carbio. Excellent save by Goanaga. Scoop by Carbio. This one is going to be just too low. Such a well-played first set by both Goanaga and Carbio. Carbio inches out the victory of the first set by 1 point. About a minute to go before we begin our second set. Here we are in the ESPN3 Players Cage. There's Carbio right there, the man of the evening so far. Getting feedback first from Manny and now from Jedden, teammates on the Cesta Cyclones. Manny encouraging Carbio as Manu encourages Carbio just to maintain his composure.
That's always the key, Stu.
Yeah.
I mean, he's had skills. He's starting to put it together here, and he had a good season back in 2022, our first ever season of Battle Court. That was back in the spring of last year. I don't think we've seen Carbio play quite up to that level.
Not the first half of 2023. Not like this.
Not like this,
Not
Stu.
like he's played the last 2 outings. He's just played.
It's been incredible. Really entertaining opening set right there between. Have the serve coming out here to begin our second set. We begin our second set with an overserve. Second serve coming up for Goanaga. Second serve is good. The backhand by Carbio passes. Robote left side. Back to the inside, right on the wall. Beautiful pickup overhead. Robote left side. Well, that stays to the inside. That one dropping low. Carbio. Robote, 2-wall. Shot by Goanaga. Stopped on the outside. Carbio's return. Score.
Carbio read that 2-wall perfectly. Got into position. That's what we call court positioning. Just reading what your opponent's doing, moving into place to make the catch. It's exactly what Carbio was able to do.
Fault under serve. Second serve coming up. Hard serve, better catch there by Goanaga. The backhand, though, got away from him.
Just never had control of the ball in his cesta. What happens is you make a difficult catch and the ball is coming in hard. It spins off the sidewall, so it's constantly moving in the cesta. You need to be able to stop the ball before you throw it in order to have control over directionality, basically. In that case, Goanaga just didn't stop the ball before he threw it.
Hard serve again. Goanaga backs up, takes it in at the 12 line. Low runner, stopped by Carbio. Beautiful backhand. Right up the middle. Robote left side with a big bounce on the wall. Carbio elects to play the Robote. He's got it. Goanaga will start on the inside, read by Carbio. Carbio's inside placement is scooped up beautifully. There's the backhand. Forehand, Karam Robote. Goanaga just does get out there, drops it over the top. The scoop is tipped.
See, that's a really good return by Goanaga, who gets the point. He didn't just lob it back in to make the save, which is what Carbio was expecting. You see Carbio was expecting to make a catch either in the air or right at his feet. See this here. Here's 2-wall. Sorry, actually, that's one that goes back inside. Beautiful return there by Goanaga. But Goanaga actually threw it, try to pass Carbio a little bit.
Backhand. Right up the middle, Robote left side. Back to the inside, Carbio. Contact with the sidewall. There's the backhand. And coming right up the middle, Goanaga. It's out there, left side, put back to the inside. Good scoop. There's the backhand. Robote again. Little clip. Carbio on the costado. Ooh, inside placement. Got him.
Very nicely done. Excellent placement by Carbio to the inside. Goanaga doing a good job hanging in there with him, but that one was just really, really well placed.
Goanaga again, handles the serve, opens up with the backhand. Robote, forehand, high and hard in passing. Carbio, high scoop, long 2-wall, does not open up. Goanaga's 2-wall return does open.
That's beautiful.
And score.
That is really well executed by Goanaga. Well thrown 2-wall. Opening up, which is what you want it to do. You want it to hit the floor and shoot straight out, not come to the backcourt.
Carbio wastes no time, whips the costado inside. There it is, tipped.
He just threw that so hard. He generates so much force off the costado.
He really does.
And before he used to do it without quite so much control. It would flip the side wall, fly out, fly to the overhead screen. Now he's throwing it with control. I think that's the difference in 2023.
Hard serve, that one caught right on the side wall by Goanaga. Here's Rebote, forehand, laid up. Goanaga missed the scoop. 5 points for Carbio. It's a possible set and a possible match point.
Carbio won the first set 6-5. Second set not quite so close. We've seen comebacks in there, as you know.
We have.
But Carbio just seems locked in. We'll see if he's able to finish it off here.
Backhand. Right into the corner. Rebote comes shooting out. Carbio save. Goanaga picks it up on the bounce, shoots it low and hard. Carbio looking for the Rebote. Diving save to the inside. One-handed pickup by Goanaga. Carbio up overhead. There's the backhand to the inside. Passing once more. Forehand Rebote. Dropped over the top. That's well placed. Carbio looking for it. Turns it. Naga on the bounce. Inside placement again. That one dropping off the back wall. Carbio flicks it up. Goanaga again with the forehand. There's a drop shot. One bounce. Oh, he got up there before the second bounce. But couldn't make the play. Good effort. 3rd point for Goanaga. Extends the set. Love the effort right here still. I mean, look at where he started. Just to get up there, I mean, boy, almost trying for the fancier play than just controlling it on the catch to it. Looks like he got there. But tried for the little quick release.
Yeah, I believe he had the catch easy there. The play wasn't easy, but he had the easy catch. He got there. And there was a good 2 feet between the floor and the ball when he got there,
Yeah.
so could have made that catch. Just as far as returning that ball.
Goanaga switching from left to right. Big forehand, 3-wall play. Carbio up at the 5 line, turns a 2-wall. Goanaga stops it on the bounce, shoots it back to the inside. Good high pickup by Carbio. The 2-wall
Into the pad
is too low. That one caught the pad. It's 5-4. Goanaga serving.
Goanaga, Carbio's still had it's Carbio's to finish, especially the way he's been playing. It's Carbio's to finish.
Carbio takes in the serve, backhand, opens up to the outside. Goanaga has a Rebote, inside placement. Opens up, Carbio knows where to be, but the Rebote is low.
We have another 5-5.
We are at 5-5.
Set.
This is set point for Goanaga, the possible match point for Carbio.
I'll tell you, I know Goanaga wants this bad to stay in this because he's been playing great and he has come back well here.
Hard serve. What a catch by Carbio. That opens up to the outside. Going to be a tough Rebote. Goanaga diving save. Big bounce. Carbio lines it up, puts it just above the pad. Goanaga from the forehand, shoots it low and hard. Where it is scooped by Carbio. Big backhand right up the middle. Rebote left side. Rebote into the inside. He's got a play on it. They laid up. Goanaga tough scoop. He made it up in the front court. There's a backhand right into the corner. Carbio's Rebote is short.
Dropped the second set.
Goanaga comes back, wins it 6-5. We have a 3rd set to decide this match.
My, oh my, we have
How
another
about
set
that,
of
Stu?
all that activity.
And the
All
maximum
that action and the maximum number of points that can be played. Wow. Kudos to Goanaga. John Goanaga hanging in there beautifully here in this second set.
I'll say.
Maintaining his composure, not making any mistakes, coming back here in the second set. Looked like Carbio was going to run away with it.
Not easy. I mean, in terms of the way Carbio's playing, and also the crowd, very pro Cyclones, pro Carbio crowd cheering him on. Heard the applause after he tried to chase down that drop shot. Goanaga, though, staying in it, staying composed, and he's rewarded with the set. 6-5. What a comeback. See some replays here from that second set. Boy, some high-level play.
Beautiful catch by Carbio. Another great catch by Carbio. Back to the inside. Beautiful scoop by Goanaga with tremendous control.
Carbio just clearing a little bit of space, and he just whipped it inside. This one, the 2-all, not opening up. Goanaga's 2-all. That does. How about that catch, too? I mean, those serves crossing up high, deep in the backcourt. He's bringing them in like they're nothing. That scoop as well. Man. Goanaga fired up. He forced the third and decisive sets, too. Boy, I mean,
It's going to begin just about 30 seconds. There we are in the ESPN3 players cage. Got Goanaga tying into his cesta. See the cesta untied there. His hand sits on top of the basket with that leather glove over the top, affixed by that long cloth tie. Here's Carbio coming in. It all comes down to this third and final set. Here's Manu. The Carbio whisperer.
If you don't listen to anybody out there, number 17.
Saying like, this is yours to lose. Maintain your head, maintain your composure.
Third and decisive set. Carbio will begin with the serve. There's a serve by Carbio. Our third decisive set is underway. Backhand lifted inside. Bote laid up. Goanaga backpedaling. He scooped it up. Tough play. Hard backhand again. Forehand. Powered up over and tipped.
Tipped.
Carbio gets the first point of our third set. Serve. There's Goanaga, left side. That stayed in the middle of the court. Rabote lined up. Carbio put it too low. Caught the pad, and the paddy is bad. First point for Goanaga. Ties it up, 1-1.
Situational awareness in highline means that you know where you are in relation to your opponent, where you are in relation to the ball, where you are in relation to the surfaces you're looking to hit, in this case the front wall or the side wall. Carbio is just off. Going down to the floor, but throwing it into the pad.
Fault over serve. Second serve coming up. Carbio handles the second serve, backhand, passing. Goanaga lines it up. Let's put a big bounce under it. Carbio stops in the air, shoots it back up the middle. Goanaga now goes for the high two wall. That lands in and scores. Goanaga takes the lead here in our third set, 2-1.
Some would call that a clip. It wasn't a clip. I believe he threw that exactly for that placement. High to the side wall. Looks like it's clipping because it's not like a well-defined two wall. Landing perfectly.
Here's Carbio from the left side, backhand. Forehand rebote, beautifully thrown by Goanaga and passing. Carbio lines it up, plays it back to the inside. Goanaga takes it off the side wall. Rebote again, rebote by Carbio. Interference ruled, the point will be replayed. Interference to call, point will be replayed. Goanaga leading 2-1 in our third and decisive set. Backhand to the inside. Rebote. Again with a big bounce. Carbio letting it pass that one, dropping. Just does clear the overhead screen. Goanaga though up in the front court. The two wall is too low.
The pad.
That did catch a part of the pad. Any part is bad. 2-2. Carbio serves.
That's one Goanaga would definitely like to have back, not just because it hit the pad, but because he didn't need to throw it with that high degree of trying to get it to open. He didn't have to flirt with the pad.
If that lands in, he's got to be.
Yeah, Carbio was lingering it. Had that been half an inch higher.
Hard serve. Will score. That is an ace. Carbio jumps out ahead, 3-2. Hard serve, handled on the left side by Goanaga. Backhand, lifted into the corner. Carbio overran it, comes back for it, pushed it to the outside. Goanaga gets there. Three-wall play again. Carbio lines it up. The two-wall is gonna land in.
That's one he'd like to have back.
4-2 lead for Carbio.
If there's even a question about whether or not the ball is going to land in or not, catch it for just that reason.
Forehand Rebote. Caught in the air by Goanaga. Goanaga the inside placement. Carbio lining it up. Rebote missed.
Goanaga keeping it close.
4-3. Goanaga serves.
We are in the third and final set. So far, we have gone the max points in the first two sets. 6-5, 6-5. First 6-5 going the direction of Carbio. Second 6-5 going the direction of Goanaga.
Hard serve, better catch there by Carbio up high, head level. There's the backhand, right up the middle. Rebote left side. And beats him to the inside. The Rebote had to switch from right to left. That comes up short. 4-4 is the score. Goanaga serves.
Goanaga doing a great job of maintaining his composure, hanging in there. There's obviously a lot of crowd noise involved with the Carbio machine. Carbio's locked in, not easy to play against, but Goanaga's doing a fantastic job maintaining his focus.
Carbio takes it in on the forehand, shoots it low and hard. High scoop by Goanaga. Backhand, lifted into the corner. Left side, puts it up the middle. front of Goanaga. Forehand shot inside. Not a lot on that. Rebote and 2 bounces. Before Carbio got assessed on it. Goanaga leads 5-4 in our third set. He has a possible match point.
Will Goanaga close it here? Will it go 5-5? Andrew?
Always, when you have a chance for the maximum, always fun to see. Let's see what happens in this one. Well placed serve.
What a way to finish it.
Will score for the win. Point set and a hard-fought match going to Goanaga, taking the third set, 6-4. Wow, Stu.
To maintain
Tough way,
your composure and blast that serve in there. Look, Carbio's been playing fantastic all night, but Goanaga didn't get caught up in the hysteria.
Yeah,
I mean, he didn't get caught up. No, he just maintained his focus, caught the ball really well.
He comes away, most importantly for his team, with that win. Renegades still leading the game day as we go into our fifth match coming up next. Let's take a look at that game day score now. 1.5 for the Cyclones. 3 for the Renegades. With 2 doubles matches left, if the Renegades can win just one of these next 2, they will lock up the game day. And they have a chance to do it right now. Bueno and Manu, third-ranked team for the Cyclones, will square off against Gosherry and Ben, third-ranked team for the Renegades. Boy, what a match right there. As you said, Stu, I think the key for Goanaga was staying in it. They had a sizable lead in the second set, came all the way back. Then Carbio led late in set number 3, and he got the win. Let's hear from our winner, Goanaga.
Goanaga, you just won that match, and you really kept it together and played your heart out. How did you stay in the game and stay so focused?
Well, it was a really hard match. 5-5, 5-5, and 6-4. I never giving up, and I know like a player like Carbio is really difficult to beat because he's fast, he's strong, but I keep going. I try to keep the ball against the left wall, make him do the rebotes, and then try to kill the point.
Well, I'm sure you're exhausted, so I'm going to let you off easy. Congratulations on the win. Congratulations on bringing the game day score up a little bit further, and good luck the rest of the day.
Thank you so much.
Let's introduce this third-ranked doubles matchup next for the Cyclones, the team of Bueno and Manu. For the Renegades, team of Gosherry and Ben. Be a lot of fun coming up here, Stu. Battle of some undefeated third-ranked doubles teams. Bueno and Manu, 2-0. Gosherry and Ben played just one match back on opening night, and they won it in straight sets. One of these teams going to suffer their first loss of the season. And I think the key matchup here is the front court, Bueno against Gosherry. Especially coming off a loss, Gosherry typically fired up. We'll see how Bueno can handle that front court matchup. We are ready to begin our fifth match. This will be a third-ranked doubles matchup representing the Cesta Cyclones. Here's the team of Bueno and Manu. And for the Renegades, their third-ranked team of Gosherry and Ben.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are ready to begin our next match. Bueno will serve for the Cesta Cyclones. There's the serve. We begin. Backhand by Ben. Manu takes it down low at the 10 line. Gosherry playing deep to start things off. Big backhand. Caught by Manu. Manu goes deep. Here's Ben on the backhand. Bueno now from the backhand.
Robote, left side, 2 past the front quarter. Ben's got it deep in the backcourt. Beautiful catch. Bueno cuts it off the 6 line. Backhand. This one caught by Gosherry, playing behind the 10 line. Here's the backhand by Manu. Powerful backhand by Ben. Ben again, fine catch. Big backhand. Manu's there. Pulls it from the side wall. Robote forehand. Catch by Manu. Big backhand. Robote coming out. Robote forehand to the inside and Gosherry behind the 10 line on the catch again. Here's Manu. Manu sends it deep. Robote outside placement will score for Gosherry. He is first up on the board in this match. Gosherry serves. Reminder, the scoring in Battle Court, ladies and gentlemen. The first team to reach 6 points wins the set. First team to win 2 sets wins the match.
He threw a number of filos in that opening match. Costado straight to the outside, and Carbio did a great job of just returning them and keeping those rallies going. That's going to be a big key for Bueno. He just got out of the way of that stuff.
Catch by Gosherry. There's the backhand. Powerfully thrown. That touched the overhead screen, which is out of play. We're all tied up, 1 point apiece. Bueno serves.
Trying to get that ball past Manu and forced the rebote by Bueno. Be wary of that overhead screen, just catching a piece. It's that first point to the Cyclones.
Fault over serve. Battle Court rules allow for 2 serves. Second serve must be good. Good serve lands between the 4 and 7 line. Here's Ben on the catch. Backhand. Backhand by Manu. Powerfully thrown. Robote coming out. Gosherry on the Robote. To the outside. Manu will play it 2-all Robote. Big bounce. Goes by Gosherry and scores. 2 points for Bueno and Manu. Bueno serves.
Manu just turned nothing into something right there. And off the back wall. Plays the 2-wall. Really opened up, and Gosherry unable to line that one up on the catch. The uncharacteristic miss, but with a big bounce, kicking up that high. You see a couple more.
Here's the backhand by Ben, powerfully thrown. Robote coming out. Bueno forehand Robote. Gosherry makes the catch. 2-all. Will score. 2 points for Gosherry and Ben. Gosherry serves.
Gosherry wasting no time. If he's able to cut the ball off in the front court, he's throwing it right at Bueno and forcing him to make that play consistently this evening. Hasn't been a great run as of late for Bueno, but can all turn around with a good performance against one of the top players.
What a catch by Manu. There's the backhand. Manu on the catch. Backhand again. What a catch by Gosherry at the 11 line. There's the backhand. Rotate 2-all. That's read by Bueno. Stopped by Bueno. Bueno low and hard. And Gosherry not able to get that one. That's a point for Bueno and Manu. Bueno serves.
Gosherry hanging a little deep into the backcourt. Just got to let his backcourt play a little bit too. Ben's been such a good teammate over the last couple seasons of Battle Court, and really figuring out how to play with Gosherry, knowing when to get in there, when to take the balls, and when to let him come out. You know, he's a more aggressive front quarter. He's going to call him off. Just got to trust him there. That was coming right to his forehand, and Ben makes that catch pretty consistently.
Here's the backhand by Manu. Manu, powerful backhand. Robote coming out. Manu makes the catch. Powerful forehand. Gosherry takes it in the air. Backhand low and hard. Robote for Manu. Big bounce. Cut off on the tip of the cesta.
Wow, what a shot.
That lands in and scores. We're all tied up. 3 points apiece. Gosherry serves.
Heavy Philo day from Gosherry. Starting that first doubles match and continuing on here. Philo thrown directly to the outside. Don't throw it into the sidewall first. And the way that Gosherry throws it too, it really opens up off the front wall. You get that cut away from the player. Just a devastating shot to return.
Here's the backhand by Manu. Beautiful catch by Manu deep in the backcourt. Robote for Gosherry to the inside. Manu on the Robote. Passing Gosherry. Robote for Gosherry. He makes the save.
2-all. Oh boy, that lands in.
4 points for Gosherry and Ben. Gosherry serves. Beautiful serve by Gosherry, scores. Possible set point for Gosherry and Ben of the Robote Renegades. Here's the backhand by Ben. Manu's there. Manu from the 12 line to the inside. There's the backhand by Manu. Throw to the inside. Here's Manu. Manu from the 13 line. Hard throw. Here's a catch by Manu. Backhand. Backhand by Manu to the inside. Ben down low with a fine catch. Powerful backhand throw from the 12 line. Here's Manu to the inside. Robote, that rebound off the back wall, played by Gosherry. Here's Manu. Catch by Gosherry. Backhand. Manu, fine catch made overhead. Gosherry makes the catch. Drop shot.
Manu took off.
Two players are there. None will make the catch. Point and set. 2. Gosherry and Ben of the Renegades. They win the first set. 6-5. 6-3 rather. 2 minutes will go on the board. We'll come back out and play our next set.
6-3 in favor of the Renegades. That's kind of the difference between these two teams. With the Cyclones, their top-ranked player in the backcourt. For the Renegades, their top-ranked player up at the front. There's so many more opportunities to put points up on the board for Gosherry compared to Manu hanging that deep in the backcourt. Again, can't say anything about the play there by Bueno in that opening set. I mean, those Philos are coming in hard, they're coming in fast, and difficult for anybody to get a read on this roster. Look at that one by Manu, knows where he is, shoots the 2-wall, and again, I mean, that may be a missed catch by Gosherry. Could have gotten assessed on it, but with the big bounce, really tough to control. Speaking of control, that one kicking up high and wasting no time, whipped it outside. I mean, it is really difficult to get a read on the Philo especially. It also opens up off the front wall, cutting more to the outside, and Bueno just has been able to get a good read on any of them. And then let's go with the power. How about a little finesse? There's the drop shot, drops it just above the pad. If Manu gets a head start, he can't get there. Shows you just how well thrown that drop shot was. Renegades, slow start, but they take the first set 6-3. We have a second set coming up here in just about 30 seconds. A battle of undefeated third-ranked doubles teams right here. The Bueno and Manu 2-0. Gosherry and Ben just 1-0. Cyclones need a win right here to keep the game day alive. If the Renegades win this next match, or this match, they will clinch the game day. And coming up after this will be second-ranked doubles, Ikeda and Manny against Goanaga and Aratz. That will finish the day.
Bueno serves. Second set has begun. Here's the backhand by Ben, powerfully thrown to the inside.
What a backhand.
Rotate forehand. It's catch by Ben. Backhand from 10 line. Gosherry wants the rebote. He's going to throw it into the pad from the 11 line. First point goes to Bueno and Manu. Bueno serve.
Again, Gosherry calling him off right there. Ben had a chance to take that on the bounce. Called him off, choosing the more difficult rebote. Second time in this match. Worked out for him in the first set. They won a couple points in a row to take it 6-3, but got to communicate a little bit better here.
Here's the backhand by Ben. And on the catch, backhand from the 11 line. Manu from deep in the backcourt. Powerful forehand by Manu. Robote coming out. Gosherry's on it. That clips just slightly. Picked up on the bounce by Manu. Ball in and out of the cesta. Second point of the second set goes to Gosherry and Ben.
It's a three-step process. You got to see it. You got to be able to stop it. And then you have to be able to control it on top of it, Stu. Very difficult coming from that left side of Gosherry. His preferred side as well, naturally left-handed. It really helps on that costado. Oh, what a catch.
Fine catch and a nice return by Manu. Gosherry at the 10 line. Gosherry on the catch. Placement to the outside, scores. 2 points for Gosherry. He serves.
He's got to keep throwing it until the defense proves that they can stop it.
Powerful, powerful serve by Gosherry. Manu handles it beautifully on the backhand. Here's Ben. Manu on the catch. Backhand from the 12 line. Robote coming out. Bueno, forehand Robote, 2-pass. Gosherry calls for it. Plays it for the bounce. Picked up in the backcourt by Manu. Catch by Ben. Beautiful catch by Ben overhead. Backhand by Manu. Straight to the backhand to Ben. Ben from the 11 line. Robote forehand to the inside. Robote left side. It's a 2-all. Bueno stops it. Powerfully from the forehand. Ben, clutch catch at the 13 line. Manu has it midcourt. Low and hard. Ben's there. Big backhand by Ben. Robote forehand. Here's a scoop by Manu. Here's the backhand by Manu. Manu on the catch. Here's the backhand to the inside. Here's a catch again by Manu. Gosherry.
I think Gosherry backed up again, getting in Ben's airspace and knocking another one down. This team plays best when really lets Ben play in the backcourt, allowing Gosherry. Wow, what a catch, what a throw.
I think Manu
What
took his
power.
eye off the ball, actually. I mean, that ball is coming in fast, but 3 points for Gosherry and Ben. Gosherry serves.
But as I was saying, Ben's a very capable backcourter. You just got to let him play. When the ball's coming to his left side, he's got the ability to pass from anywhere on the court.
Well, and the front quarter also is spending too much time in the back. The back quarter doesn't know when he's supposed to go for it, when he's not supposed to go for it. And then when he is, he's all tight and drops it.
Yeah. Ben's playing loose. Really good backcourt.
Fault over serve. Battle court rules allow for 2 serves. Second serve must be good. Good serve lands between the 4 and 7 line. Here's the backhand by Manu, powerfully thrown to the inside. Gosherry calls for it. Nice rebote to the inside. Manu is there. Backhand. Here's the catch by Ben. Ben checks, safe. Backhand. 2-all, caught in the air by Gosherry. Gosherry's carom, stopped by Bueno. Bueno did juggle that. That ball bounced inside the cesta. That's 4 points for Gosherry and Ben. Gosherry serves.
That ball has to maintain contact with the cesta. Juggling around in the basket, it breaks the plane. That's where you're going to hear that whistle blow for a juggling call. Happen on Bueno. 4-2 lead now for these Renegades. That serve. What
a catch by Manu. Here's Gosherry, foot on the wall at the 9 line. Big backhand, rebote coming all the way out. Rebote forehand. This one caught by Ben. Beautifully played from the right side. Manu reaching up to make the catch. Forehand to the inside. Ben makes the catch. Here's the backhand from the 12 line. Gosherry, Philo, scooped up by Bueno.
He's got
Bueno
that.
from the forehand. Here's Ben. Here's the backhand by Manu. Backhand by Manu again, hard to the inside he goes. Here's Ben. Rebote left side to the inside. There's a backhand by Ben. Ben again, another beautiful backhand. Manu's on it from the 10 line. Manu goes deep. Rebote coming out. Gosherry saves the rebote, caught by Manu. Manu, big bounce to the inside, cut off in the air. Manu back to the inside, beautiful catch. There's the backhand. Rebote coming out. Scoop, dropped.
Just missed.
5 points for Gosherry and Ben. Possible match point.
And I'm playing for a whole match between these two teams. Definitely expect Bueno and Manu to be one of the top 3rd-ranked teams. Just have to make it happen offensively. Have to throw a couple more shots. Have to really force the issue because they're really not getting anything up there in the front court. Bueno's just consistently passing, not throwing those type of philos that Gosherry shooting up there in the front. Doesn't put any pressure on the defense. Makes life really easy for the opponents up there.
There's the backhand by Manu.
Good catch by Ben.
Backhand by Ben. Gosherry 2-all. Scores for the win. Point, set, and match for Gosherry and Ben, taking it in straight sets, 6-3, 6-2.
Good win there for Gosherry and Ben, 6-3, 6-2. Dominant victory over Bueno and Manu. Renegades lock up the game day with that win, but still 1.5 points up for grabs. Could be a big day for the Renegades if they get this win. Cyclones looking to salvage some points here as we approach our final match of the evening in about 2.5 minutes. Let's take a look at that game day score now. Look at that, 4.5 for the Renegades. That clinches the win. And that means the worst that they will do, even with a loss in this next match, they will finish in first place, at least for the time being. Long way to go in this season of Battle Court. Fall 23 season will be 16 full game days per team. That'll make up a full season. So we got a long way to go, but every point matters. Good start for these Renegades. And we're going to hear from the winning team, Gosherry and Ben. In just a few moments. Undefeated, have yet to drop a set. Looking pretty good on top of it. Here they are.
Ben, you're shirtless. You must be feeling good.
Yes, I am. When I play with this guy, this is what happens.
Well, you guys, that was, I mean, you dominated that match. Did you have any strategy going out into the court?
Well, take out the ball to La Duche and play against Bueno, throw kill shots to Bueno, and I think I did. I throw good kill shots and Ben catch a lot of balls, and we won the match.
Ben, you were matching Manu in the back there, just catching one after the other, toe for toe. What were you thinking back there?
Just don't mess up, because I knew eventually he was going to get the shot that he wanted up front, and he was going to take care of business. So my responsibility was just to make sure I just match catch for catch. I don't need to overextend myself. So it was a real simple game plan for me.
Makes a lot of sense. Congratulations, guys. Great playing out there.
Thank you.
And we thank Gosherry and Ben. Let's introduce our final match, Stu. Second-ranked doubles. Goanaga and Aratz for the Renegades taking on Ikeda and Manny. Goanaga and Aratz already played 2 matches, 2-0. They dropped the first set that they played together. They've won 4 of 5 since that point. Ikeda and Manny have played 2 matches. They're 0-2. They have won just 1 set in those 2 matches. Got some charities to shout out here, Stu, before our final match. Let's do it. Ladies and gentlemen, the World Jai-Alai League is proud to support local charitable causes in our community. The Rabote Renegades are playing on behalf of the Udonis Haslem Foundation, which aims to address the socioeconomic and mental health issues that plague the inner cities. The Cesta Cyclones are playing on behalf of the Ron McGill Conservation Endowment, which supports organizations and programs dedicated to ensuring that wildlife can thrive in such wild environments. Let's give a warm shout out to these 2 local organizations that are with us tonight as we support their mission. Representing the Udonis Haslem Foundation and the Rabote Renegades, here's the team of Goanaga and Aratz. And representing the Ron McGill Conservation Endowment and the Cesta Cyclones, the team of Ikeda and Manny. There's the serve. We begin our final match. Backhand, stopped in the air by Manny at the 10 line. Flips it to the inside. Here's Aratz. Low runner. Ikeda steps in. His backhand, high and hard. Ikeda from the left side, hard backhand. Aratz stops it. Backhand return from the 11. Here's Aratz from deep in the backcourt. Lifts it right back to the forehand of Manny. Manny over the top, go off the sidewall, big bounce. Aratz goes up, controls it. Ikeda, long cortada. Aratz gets up there. Hard backhand, pulled in by Manny. Aratz from the forehand. Manny picks it up. Backhand by Goanaga. Here's Manny along the inside. Powerful backhand. Stopped on the forehand by Aratz. Aratz high and hard. There's Ikeda. Good catch. Running backhand to the inside. Right on the tip. Goanaga pulls it in. There's Goanaga. Costado. Manny's got it up the middle. Manny plays it back inside. Aratz with a good read. He runs under it. High hard backhand on both Cyclones. Ikeda has Rebote. Kicks off the side wall. Aratz, his forehand return. It's in the air by Ikeda. Forehand not getting past Aratz. Backhand from deep in the backcourt. On the left side by Manny. Forehand Rebote to the inside. Goanaga cuts it off. 2-wall is missed by Ikeda. Well played first. Long rally going the way of the Renegades. Goanaga.
You mentioned long rally. I left the button on the overhead. You mentioned long rally. And with the defensive capabilities of each one of these 4 players, this match has the opportunity to go on really indefinitely. Nice kill shot there by Goanaga.
Hard serve, better catch there by Manny along the inside. Magic City bounce opened up. Goanaga plays the Rebote. Ikeda, high catch on the forehand. Fake the carom, he dropped it inside. Goanaga just did get there before that second bounce.
Good attempt by Ikeda.
Big backhand by Manny, wall to wall. Goanaga up at the 4-line, turns that one to pass. There's Ikeda lining it up on the inside, towards the outside for Aratz. He's got it on the forehand, shoots it inside, low and hard. Manny digs out the Rebote. That just does clear. What an effort. Here's Aratz from the forehand. Manny from deep in the backcourt takes it up overhead, drops it to the inside. Aratz. Ball ruled to have been tipped. Whistle in the backcourt. Ball ruled to have been tipped by Goanaga. That is a point for the Cyclones, Ikeda, and Manny. Also, sometimes hard to hear with the crowds on these Friday nights.
Absolutely.
Certainly the Cyclones engaged.
Hard to hear the whistle, but there was definitely a whistle.
Came from the backcourt judge. Ball ruled to have been tipped. That was by Goanaga before Aratz made that catch. Forehand dropped over the top. There's Goanaga. Fault over serve. Second serve coming up for Goanaga. Rebote left side. Goanaga to the inside. Ball tipped by Manny. That's well placed on the side wall. Third point for the Renegades.
Do we have...
Manny drops it over the top. Good catch there on the left side of Goanaga. That one scooped by Ikeda. Ikeda just drops it to the inside over the head of Goanaga. Backhand, kicking up and out. Forehand Rebote. Here's Aratz now from deep in the backcourt. Manny. Aratz from back beyond the 12 line. High hard backhand. That one passing. Ikeda lines it up. Forehand Rebote drop to the inside. Aratz now calls him off, lays it up. Here's Manny, sidearm forehand, stays to the inside. Here's Aratz. Backhand, the low runner. In the air, here's Ikeda. Ikeda, forehand Rebote to the inside. Goanaga, Costado, 2-wall.
Good read by Ikeda.
Good kick up by Ikeda, the cortada. But he makes the play. Manny trying to pass with that forehand, lifts it in. Manny on the left side, hard backhand. Backhand 2-wall, caught. Both Cyclones going the other way. Neither one controls the catch. 4 points for Goanaga and Aratz. Backhand by Manny. Here's Aratz. That one stopped by Ikeda. Ikeda up at the 8 line. Big backhand. There's one coming out. Goanaga left side Rebote. Drops to the inside. Manny picks it up. Goanaga cuts it off again. This one keeps it to the inside. Tough scoop by Manny. Manny, long portada. Aratz picks it off the floor. Forehand Rebote. Right up the middle. Goanaga keeps it on the left side. The 2-wall. Stopped by Ikeda. Ikeda's carambola. Will score.
Great catch by Ikeda. Tremendous play.
2 points for the Cyclones. They serve.
Throw the ball where your opponent's not. That's one of the goals, and that's exactly what Ikeda did there.
Running backhand. Manny scooped it up back beyond the 12 line. Goanaga at the 9. Big backhand. Stopped in the air by Manny. Manny back over the top. Aratz up the wall, and he's down with the ball. Backhand towards the inside. Ikeda has a Rebote right on the wall. Just flicks it up. Goanaga backs up. Takes it on the forehand. Shoots it high and hard. Manny out of the way. Ikeda left side Rebote. Keeps it going. Goanaga on the bounce with a tip ball. That brings it to 4-3. Cyclones still serving. Backhand by Aratz. Little running backhand. Take it in by Manny. Manny wall to wall. Goanaga's Rebote blasted
nice.
up overhead.
Nice.
Well thrown, Ikeda. Rebote return. He's between the Renegades. Aratz calls him off on the Rebote. Manny settles in the backcourt. Drops it over the top. There's Goanaga. Good catch. Whips the high costado. That one coming up the middle. Ikeda, left side Rebote. Here's Aratz now. Sidearm carom. Caught by Ikeda in the air. Soft touch, 3-wall play. Aratz lines it up. He drops it inside. Manny gets up there before the second bounce. Another big backhand. Goanaga stays up in the front court. On the wall again. Beautiful Rebote. Ikeda pushed it up the middle. Goanaga's 2-wall. Gonna land in. Ikeda lost it as he went.
Not make the throw.
To make the throw.
Tremendous effort.
5 points for Goanaga and Aratz. They have a possible set point.
You love to see that effort where he's going to go and grab it no matter what it takes. That's exactly what he did there, and just gets all tied up in that outer screen. It can be so dangerous out there too.
Yeah, you see the
Yeah,
tip.
I mean, he's just doing whatever he can to try to throw, and also takes a look at the cesta to make sure he didn't break it. Very simple to crack the frame of your cesta when it gets tied up in the screen. What a catch.
Serve. Great catch there by Manny. Deep in the backcourt. Here's Aratz. Rebote forehand. Ikeda turns it high. Right back to the left side of Aratz. Here's a low running backhand. And he backs up. He scooped it up. Here's Aratz now. Deep in the backcourt. Low runner. Drops between the Cyclones again. Ikeda missed the Rebote. Point and set. Goanaga and Aratz take it 6-3. 2 minutes. We'll play our second set. First set going to the Rebote Renegades, Goanaga and Aratz. In terms of this second-ranked group, really about the highest combination of rankings you could have with Goanaga and Aratz playing together. Aratz the second-ranked player, Goanaga the 3. You see Ikeda, the 4th-ranked player for his team, and Manny, the 2nd. So slight ranking advantage for the Renegades. And holding true out there with the result of that first set, 6-3 for the guys in the orange shirts. How about Goanaga? You mentioned in his singles match that he and Carbio were both so improved from what we saw last season. Goanaga, aggressive up in the front court. His catching is just spot on. There's a point last season, he's missing a lot of scoops, a lot of 2-walls thrown to the outside, but he's really opened up his game because he's making those catches consistently here in the fall of 2023. Wondering what that is. That is not a water bottle. That is a fan. That Ben is a former captain of the Renegades, keeping those guys nice and cool. Beautiful Diaza warm-ups as well. You see those for the Renegades. Ben repping on the front, and behind him, the Cyclones in the light blue. Diaza warm-ups as well. And for those just joining us a little later in the game day, Renegades have already secured the victory, but 1.5 points remain in this final doubles match. Renegades halfway home to taking it. See if the Cyclones can go on with a bang here and take the final 2 sets. We are ready to begin our second set. Ikeda, Manny have the serve. There's a serve. Our second set has begun with an overserve. Second serve coming up. Ikeda comes back for that rebote, not a lot on it. First point of our second set, going to the Renegades.
Just out of reach. Just out of reach. Ikeda reaching behind him to try to make that play. Anytime in highlight you're reaching behind to do something, it's usually a kind of a desperation play. Good effort by Ikeda, though.
Manny backing up, takes in the serve, backhand to the inside. Goanaga's there to cut it off. Hard throw. Manny gonna let that one pass. Ranabote to the inside, cut off, leaping catch by Goanaga. There's the backhand. Ikeda trying to get this one to pass. He does. Beautiful backhand, cutting to the inside. Goanaga lays it up. Manny just does run under it. Takes the carom, drops it over the top where it is tipped. Ikeda and Manny tied up 1-1.
Goanaga's catching's been spot on throughout the course of the evening, apologizing to his backcourt. And when you have Aratz in your backcourt, you don't want to make mistakes like that. If you don't have a clean catch on the ball, let it go, because Aratz catches everything.
Low running backhand to the inside. No play for Manny. Ikeda has a rebote. Goanaga, 2-wall. Shot, stopped on the outside. Ikeda, hard forehand is scooped up in the front court.
Just such a great play by Goanaga.
Backhand, right back to Aratz. His backhand from deep in the backcourt, launched and passing. Ranabote sticks inside. Aratz on the bounce, picks it up. Low runner. Manny, that's on the wall. Tough pickup. Hard backhand again. Here's Manny going up for it. Manny drops it over the top towards the inside for Aratz. Backhand kicks off the sidewall. Aratz takes it in on the forehand. High hard throw. Back up the middle. Here's Manny. Manny outside placement. Right over the Renegades' heads. Here's Goanaga. Shoots it low and hard. Manny elects to play the rebote. Manny back over the top to the inside. Here's Aratz. Aratz able to get this backhand a pass. Ikeda. Rebote hooked. Comes up short. 2-1 lead. Renegades serve. Hard serve, handled in the backcourt. There's Manny. Aratz running up, takes it in the air. Manny, big backhand, caught deep in the backcourt. Aratz backed up to the glass. Here's Aratz from the 13 line. Low runner. Ikeda switches from left to right, has it on the forehand, shoots it back to the inside. A lot on that Rebote. Goanaga makes a save. Ikeda on the forehand. Shoots it high and hard, trying to get it to pass. Goanaga has a play on the Rebote, keeps it to the inside. Manny over the top. Here's Aratz on the bounce. Backhand, low runner. Luring Manny, Rebote. Tough play. Let's make the save. Goanaga aggressively keeps the pressure on. The backhand caught off the sidewall by Manny. Manny again from the 10 line, higher and harder, clearing the overhead screen. Goanaga all alone, turns it low and hard, right to the forehand of Manny. Manny over the top, Goanaga cuts this one off, a drop shot, first bounce, not gonna get the second. Ikeda the feet low, and scooped, but not held on to.
Beautiful play by Ikeda. He was just so smooth on the catch and the return. Goanaga made a nice scoop, trying to kill it quickly, or at least return it quickly, just not working for him. And second time he's had a problem tonight with not having control of the ball in his cesta. Other than that, Goanaga's had a great night.
Here's Aratz on the left side, low runner. Rebote's coming out. Ferran Rebote dropped to the inside. Here's Manny. Goanaga, 2-wall, the splitter, splits them to score.
Well thrown.
Renegades lead 3-2. Ikeda out of the way of that serve. Here's Manny. Sidearm forehand. Picked up on the bounce. Rebote left side. Back to the inside. That one's coming out. Ikeda has got a cest on it. Goanaga cuts it off. The 2-wall is too low. 3-3. Ikeda and Manny serve. Here's Manny, backhand. Here's Aratz now, low runner to the inside. Ikeda lays it up. Backhand, powerfully thrown. Caught by Manny. Manny's backhand, lifted and passing. Ferran Rebote, back to the inside. Here's Manny. Aratz on the backhand. That one pulled in by Manny overhead. There's Aratz. Ikeda now. The backhand, Goanaga able to cut it off. The 2-wall. Too low once more. That one is out of play. Ikeda and Manny lead 4-3.
Don't want those unforced errors. In that case, those were two that Goanaga could have landed in. Or just kept the play going, one or the other. 2-walls. He's had a great night tonight. He's really had a great showing tonight.
Backhand by Aratz. Here's Manny from the 10 line. Big backhand. Caught by Aratz. Flying catch in the corner. Going up. Takes it in at the 12 line. Lobs the backhand up. And out. Goanaga lines it up. Ferran Rebote, powerfully turned. Caught on the left side by Manny. Slow runner. Here's Goanaga up at the 7 line. Nice backhand. Playing hard, caught up overhead by Aratz. Not going to let that one pass. Here's Manny. Manny drops it over the top. Aratz. Tough rebote, saved by Aratz. No play for Ikeda. Manny from the outside. Manny long carom. Lands in, but stopped by Goanaga. Goanaga, high hard return, 3-wall play. Right to the left side of Ikeda. Goanaga has to scoop it up. Whips it inside where Manny scooped it, but couldn't control it. What a point. 4-4 is the score.
Just phenomenal play. Ikeda keeping that ball intentionally to the outside, and Goanaga having the reflexes to scoop it like that. Just absolutely spectacular. Tremendous play by both of these front quarters.
Halt over serve. Second serve for Goanaga. Backhand to the inside into the corner. Ikeda comes back for it. Drops it into the top of the pad. Any part of the pad is bad. Renegades lead 5-4. They have a possible set, a possible match point. Fault under serve. Second serve for Goanaga. Here's Aratz deep in the corner. Backhand lifted. Not past Manny. Takes it in on the right side. Goanaga ranging back for it. Cuts it off. Big backhand. Stopped. Here's Manny. Manny from the 12 line. Here's Aratz now stepping up. His backhand low runner. Ikeda takes it on the forehand. Shoots it back into the corner. Goanaga lays it up. No play. Oh, Ikeda runs under it. Shoots the outside placement. That scores. We are at 5-5. Goanaga and Aratz win. Match is over. Ikeda and Manny win it. We're going to a third set.
Does it end here at 9:30, or does it go on for one more set? Stay tuned.
Hard serve. What a catch by Aratz in the corner. Here's Ikeda from the left side. Backhand to wall is tipped. Point and set. Ikeda and Manny come back, win it 6-5. We have a third set to decide this match.
We're going to a third and final set, and I saw one standing ovation in the audience. Good to see. So this will be it. The final set of the evening will begin in just 2 minutes. There we are in the ESPN 3 Players Cage. You see Goanaga there right on the right-hand side of your screen. Seated next to him is Aratz. Had a decidedly good evening there. Cesta Cyclones on the left-hand side of your screen, left upper. Ikeda sitting with his back to the court. Of course, Manu with his back to us. Bueno's in there. Carbio's in there. Here's some replays from the last set.
That
outside placement. Look at the look on his face. I mean, just rifled it to the outside to score. Beautifully executed by Ikeda. Nice when the ball goes where you want it to and has the effect you want it to have. Goanaga's been spot on with his catching. Got nothing to feel frustrated about except, of course, that miss there.
And it's valuable points here, certainly for the Cyclones. Only 1.5 on the day, courtesy of Carbio and Manu. So getting another win and coming away with 3 points. Be a pretty good comeback on a day where things haven't quite gone their way.
Definitely terms as far as the overall points,
yes.
team points. Every point value, every win rather valuable.
Oh yeah. I mean, at the end of last season, I mean, there's only a couple points separating these teams at the end, so every point, every throw, every shot, in the grand scheme of this season, certainly matters. See Bueno and Carbio talking with Manny, the captain, right there. A little more what they did in the second half of that set. A lot of momentum on the side of the Renegades. A couple 2-walls thrown in the pad by Goanaga started the comeback. And they took it on the decisive 11th point, 6-5. We are ready to begin our third and decisive set. Goanaga and Aratz will serve. There's the serve. Our third set is underway. Big backhand by Manny to open it up. Rebote, left side. Goanaga drop back inside. Here's Manny. Rebote, forehand, laid up. No play for Ikeda. Manny takes it on the bounce. Manny, sidearm throw. Crossing the sidewall. Goanaga lines it up, calls him off. Makes the save. Goanaga trying to cut it off. That one tipped low. Ikeda and Manny jump out ahead. Third set. Aratz from deep in the backcourt, lifts the backhand, pass. Both Cyclones. Ikeda has the rebote. Goanaga's backhand. All the way up to the 5 line. Return to the left side of Aratz. One into the corner. Ikeda rebote. Kicks off the sidewall. Here's Goanaga. The 2-wall. Owned too high. That one kicks out of play.
He wanted to unload it quickly, a little too fast, a little too pressured on that 2-wall. And of course, landed way wide.
Forehand rebote by Ikeda, push to the outside. Aratz runs under it. Aratz from the outside, shoots a hard forehand. Here's Manny now. Manny back over the top to the inside. What a pickup by Aratz. Rebote's out. Goanaga, another good save. Crossing the sidewall, 3-wall play. Ikeda on the left side. Here's Aratz. Backhand 2-wall. Caught in the air by Ikeda. Ikeda, long cortada. Goanaga runs around it. On the forehand, there's Manny picking it up on the bounce up overhead. Again, back to the inside. Aratz, the 9 line, no runner. Right on the sidewall, Manny pulls it in. Rebote left side, right on the sidewall. Ikeda's got to come back for it.
Wow,
and he makes a tough save.
What a save by Ikeda.
Goanaga shoots this low and hard where it scores. First point for the Renegades. Our third and decisive set.
Yeah, the communication there between Manny and Ikeda just slightly off. They've played with each other a number of times over the years. But there, that rebote that Manny let come out, that rebound off the back wall, not a lot for Ikeda to work with.
Manny from the left side, there's a big backhand. Goanaga on the rebote, lays it up. Here's Ikeda from the left side. Backhand a pass. Goanaga lays it up. Ikeda runs around it to keep it on the forehand. Shoots it to the inside, low and hard. Aratz is there. Backhand by Aratz, stopped in the air by Manny. Goes over the top. What a catch. Great up catch the wall. Aratz is down with the ball. Rebote forehand. Cut off by Aratz. Low runner to the inside. Ikeda now coming back for the rebote. Puts it just above the pad. Goanaga backhand. Runner again, just above the pad. Manny going all the way out there. He turns the rebote. Tough play now for Aratz. He lays it up. Ikeda runs under it. There's a backhand towards the inside. Powerfully thrown. May have overthrown it. Goanaga's got to play, but hooked the return. Came up short. 3-1 lead for Ikeda and Manny.
Now, one thing we do know about Ikeda from his singles play is that he does come out in the third set swinging and keeps the pressure up on his opponent. That's pretty intense. Let's see if that happens here.
See Manu talking through. One of my strategy here is just keeping Ikeda in it. You got a couple-point lead. Just play smart, highlight. Really the first time that the Cyclones have been in control of the match. Fault over serve. Second serve coming up for Ikeda. Second serve is good. Aratz left side, the low runner, dropping. Manny takes it in. High and hard, big backhand by Manny. Goanaga backpedals. He gets out there, whips it to the inside. It'll be a tough rebote. Manny makes the save. Aratz caught the corner. Ikeda could not scoop it up. Cuts the deficit to just one. Goanaga and Aratz serve.
Intensity is in the direction of the orange shirts with the rebote Renegades. Goanaga and Aratz.
Manny crouching down, takes it in. Backhand, high and hard, passing. Rebote forehand. Halfway thrown to the inside. Manny out of the way. Ikeda left side rebote. Hook to the outside. Goanaga on the bounce. Shoots it low and hard. Manny's there. Goanaga cuts off another. There's a backhand. It right to the left side. Here's Manny again. Beautiful backhand, clearing the overhead screen out to the 5 line. Goanaga gets out there. Good catch by Manny right off the side wall. Aratz elects to run around it. Plays it with a big bounce to the inside. Manny stops it. Outside placement. Aratz calls him off.
Aratz.
His sidearm forehand taken in by Ikeda. Ikeda to the outside. Scoop by Goanaga. Goanaga. Low hard forehand. Manny plays the rebote to keep it going. Big bounce. Aratz controls it in the corner. Backhand. Low runner kicks off the sidewall. Here's Ikeda. Ikeda with another powerful backhand. Here's Aratz. Backhand to wall. Ikeda scooped it up. Ikeda.
Cortada by Ikeda. What a catch by Goanaga. That's amazing.
Manny drops it over the top to the inside. Here's Aratz again. Aratz just going to pass. Trying to pass. Manny. What a catch right on the sidewall. Here's Aratz backhand to wall, landing in and tipped by Ikeda. What a point. We are tied up. 3-3 Renegades serve.
Again, Ikeda with 100% effort towards every ball. Going head first, diving, sliding. Ikeda's been on tonight. He really has been.
Look at this play. Back quarters, front
Backhand.
quarters, everyone involved still.
Backhand to wall, sometimes called Piki Ivetti.
Gotta communicate there. Again, we saw with Goanaga, let one drop, it landed in singles. Never want to let the ball drop and don't have Manny right behind you. Here's Aratz, left side, there's the backhand. Picking up. Off, here's Goanaga.
What a forehand
tough
rebote
save by Ikeda. Backhand, low runner again, here's Manny. High backhand to all. Ikeda caught it in the air. Ikeda again, the long cortada picked up on the bounce. Manny back over the top. Aratz picks it up. Aratz from the forehand, trying to get the big bounce up over Manny. He cuts it off. Manny shoots it back to the inside. Pick up. Manny going to keep it to the inside. Aratz at the 12 line. Another backhand to all. Over the head of Ikeda. He lines up the rebote. That is missed. 4-3 lead for the Renegades.
Ikeda's been spot on. He was just misaligned for making that rebote. That ball has to come into the cesta.
and be thrown in one fluid motion. That's the rebote when it's coming off the back wall. Can't stop. That ball was on the frame of his cesta. He could theoretically, as long as it made contact with the cesta, he could have battered it up to the front wall. But just no play on it.
Aratz sidearm forehand. Picked up overhead. Here's Manny dropping it to the inside. Low runner, this one coming out. Ikeda's rebote, keeps it in play. Manny at the 12 line. Aratz leaping in the corner, makes the catch. Hard backhand follows. Here's Manny from up at the 11 line. Bigger backhand. Aratz now going to let that ball come out. Good defense. The backhand 2-wall will land in. 5 points for Goanaga and Aratz of the Renegades. They have a possible set, possible match point.
Aratz just deciding to launch backhand 2-walls one after the other. And some have worked, some haven't. That one did.
Manny stands in, takes a serve. Backhand. Dumped by Aratz. Aratz low runner. Ikeda with a missed ball. Point, set, and a hard-fought match going to Goanaga and Aratz in the final set. 6-3. Stay tuned for the post-game show coming up in just a few moments.
What is Battle Court Jai-Alai? The world's fastest ball sport, and so much more. Jai-Alai is played inside a 3-wall court that measures just 120 feet long by 33 feet wide. The game is played with a hand-woven wicker basket called a cesta and a Jai-Alai ball. The ball is as hard as a rock, and it travels around the court at an average speed of 150 miles per hour. Players will crash into the sidewall or throw themselves onto the concrete ground without a single layer of padding just to get to it. Jai-Alai is like playing baseball if you had to catch and throw with just the gloved hand. And it's a rally sport, kind of like tennis, but much more dangerous.
Manny, there's a carom. Bradley on the move, breaking. He got there. Blast the forehand. Everybody out of the way, and Nicholas got hit by the ball.
Jai-Alai is played as a singles match or as a doubles match. The match winner is the first player or doubles pair to win 2 out of 3 sets played to 6 points.
Gosherry up in the front court towards the inside. What a scoop!
What an amazing
by Douglas.
catch.
Gosherry picks it up in the front court, whips it inside.
What another
one.
mate. Did it
He
again.
made it.
2 times back to back. That's freaking crazy.
Here's Gosherry, 2-wall return. Douglas reaching outside. Powerful forehand at the feet is missed for the
Point,
win.
set, and match.
Point, set, and match.
That's
Douglas.
respect.
Every point rally begins with a serve, then the players alternate catching and throwing the ball. While a point is being played, the ball can hit any of the court walls, but it cannot bounce twice on the ground. Simply put, the object of the game is to catch one more ball than your opponent, or better yet, to fire the ball so it can't be caught. When a player cannot successfully return the ball to the front wall, then 1 point is awarded to the opposition and the next rally begins with a new serve. A Battle Court game day consists of 6 matches, and the team that wins the most matches wins the day. Pick your favorite team, doubles pairing, or singles player, and cheer for them all season long. Or up the ante and bet on it. Battle Court Jai-Alai allows for wagering on the matches, the sets, and each individual point. The ball is lethal, the game is lightning fast, and the action is limitless. This is Battle Court Jai-Alai. What is Battle Court Jai-Alai?
Hey everybody, and welcome into the Battle Court post-game show. Andrew Bleckman joined by the captain of the Renegades, Gosherry. Another game day win for your team. You guys have yet to lose a game day this season. What does it mean to keep piling on the wins?
So happy, no? We win 2 game days, we draw 1, and today we make 6 points, and so happy with the teamwork.
Yeah, and you played very well. That second match in particular, killing a lot of points. What's the mindset in that matchup playing against Bueno up in the front?
always the mindset is to win. No, I was playing against La Duce, against Manu. That is for me the best back quarter that I see, and I have to attack to Bueno. I throw a lot of kill shots from where I catch the ball, and I throw good, and we won the match.
Yeah, it worked out for you guys very well. Congratulations on another game day win. Get some of the replays started with Stu.
Let us now take a look at some replays from a fantastic evening of Jai-Alai here for Battle Court, live from the Magic City Jai-Alai Fronton in Miami, Florida. Began with singles. We have Manny going up against Aratz, seasoned veteran, going up against the second youngest player on the roster, I believe, second or third youngest player on the roster in the form of Aratz. Manny for the Cyclones there in the white, Aratz for the Renegades. And it was Aratz coming out just on top, a little bit too much for Manny. Manny with some smooth catches on both the forehand and backhand, also doing a good job of keeping the ball to the inside, but Aratz catches like that kept him in every point, and he just did an overall tremendous job.
Hard to say, one of the more underrated players, but Aratz, I mean, his game is pretty simple, catch and throw, and then mixing in shots like that.
And the fake.
Gorgeous.
The fake. Dropping it inside versus throwing it 2-all. Tremendous play there by Aratz.
Set the tone for the Renegades, winning the first points of the day.
Here's a surprise.
What a match here, though.
Yeah, this
and
was just...
particularly by that guy up in front in white.
Yeah, so we know how good and how effective Gosherry is. We think we know how good and how explosive Carbio can be. It's how controlled can Carbio be. And the truth of the matter is, tonight we saw a controlled Carbio playing phenomenal and taking the battle to Gosherry. And look, he came up with the win. Gosherry had some really good points, but Carbio just maintained his composure, maintained his control. You wouldn't know it by his helmet coming off there, but maintained his composure, maintained his control, and just played beautifully. Gosherry threw it at him as hard as he could, and that's how Carbio stayed in there, just by focusing on the catches and returning the balls just out of reach. Supported, of course, as always, by beautiful catching in the back by Manu. Carbio again. Also, not afraid to shoot it. Scored on a couple split placements in what became a 2-set victory over the Robote Renegades.
Again, this serve as well, such a weapon. Missed by Ubia. Carbio with the win. And Manu there in the backcourt. Tough team. They remain undefeated in that top-ranked doubles group. And then brought us to the 5th-ranked singles match. Bueno taking on Ben. You see Ben throwing a bunch of shots from up in the front court. I mean, taking the ball in the air. There's a carom. Good variety from Ben.
That carom was really well executed by Ben. Ben was just spot on throughout the day. Bueno just having a difficult time converting these points. Ben spot on with his catching.
Good body
Returns
control.
were consistent, throwing the ball nice and straight. Just doing an overall good job.
Yeah, making life difficult on the bounce. Tipped by Bueno. And Ben, don't need the full arsenal. Look at that. Robote, maybe hook, opened up a little more than he wanted, and result working for him right there.
Yeah, that was just really effective. Ben just spot on catching and the shots working. Bueno playing up very close to the front wall, up there at the 5 and 6 line. It's an aggressive style of play. Just didn't translate into points the way he needed them to. That then got us to Carbio, Goanaga. And the truth of the matter is that coming out of that straight set win over Gosherry, we're expecting, I didn't know what to expect. You never know what to expect with Carbio, but expected him to play competently, which of course he did.
There's the Chula. Good look at it, Stu.
Exactly. But I'll tell you,
how about that save?
Goanaga really hung in here and did a terrific job at meeting Carbio on Carbio's game, which is an aggressive game. Goanaga locked in, making some fine catches, on both the forehand
Look at
and
that.
the backhand and staying in it.
His catching has been so solid this season. Carbio's got all the power in the world. He can do that consistently. Beats him inside. A late 2-on there by Goanaga. Gets it up on the forehand. Look at this drop shot.
Carbio gets there but you see, he caught it about 1.5 feet off the ground. So
yeah, I mean, you see, look at the effort just to get there, and look at where it hits.
Tremendous
in the
effort,
cesta.
exactly.
Yeah, it got up.
Exactly.
Up the tip. So
see, he wanted to flip it back into play, and I understand the desire to do that, but
been a great play. Good effort, hard serve here by Goanaga. See, just missed. What a comeback
tremendous
there.
comeback for Goanaga.
Thought it was going to be all Carbio, but Goanaga steals the victory right out of his hands. Carbio was leading in that second set.
And if I'm not mistaken, you know, we're adjacent to the players' area. I heard some trash being taken out, or so it sounded like.
I
After
would
that
concur.
match.
Yes.
Longer than it usually takes the trash to be taken out. Clank, crash, smash.
Automatopoeia in full force. And then it's what Gosherry was talking about, a lot of shots being thrown up here. Keep it away from the guy that he's familiar with. That's Manu in the backcourt and really testing the opposing front quarter. Worked out for him here. There was the drop shot.
Yeah,
Just gorgeous.
I don't know that I would want to be the front quarter going up against Gosherry after he just lost. So kudos to Bueno for hanging in there. Because I saw Gosherry, for a second I thought he was strapping on at first I thought he was strapping on a machete. It didn't look like a cesta. Then I looked, it was a cesta. Gosherry just coming out and just firing on all cylinders with shots like this.
And then, I mean, Bueno made a couple of those plays on the outside, just not nearly as effective at killing the point compared to his front court counterpart. But look at that one, the 2-wall. He threw a lot directly to the outside, those outside placements, but mixed in a couple 2-walls, just kept Bueno guessing. Ending the match in favor of the Renegades right there. And then this last one that we just saw, Stu, you advertised it. Could be a long match, a thrilling match back and forth, and it lived up to the billing.
The defensive capabilities of each one of these players to catch and throw is spot on. But Goanaga was able to turn some shots. Ikeda not really specializing in shots, more just consistent catching, stopping the ball well, throwing the ball where his opponent's not. But Goanaga and Aratz were just way too much for them this evening.
A good play right there. And
yeah.
Then he kept going to that cortada, softly thrown. Difficult catch to control, but Aratz and Goanaga both made it look particularly easy when he did throw him.
This is one
pretty
where,
well.
yeah, Ikeda was just spot on as far as making that catch or the effort to make that catch. But Goanaga doing a tremendous job with the 2-all tonight. You see a guy's wrist twisting like that, you're concerned about a wrist injury or potentially breaking the cesta. Neither, fortunately, happened there. Beautiful scoop here by Goanaga. Return to the inside. You're fine.
And look at this catch. Manny going up on the left side.
Another excellent save there by Aratz.
He got a lot of highlights here coming up in this match. Look at that carom stop by Goanaga on the outside. Puts it back in there, and look at Ikeda, knows where to be.
That outside placement and the scoop to the outside. That's just, it was a great play by Ikeda that 9 times out of 10, I believe, scores.
Yeah.
But Goanaga just scooped it on the outside. That was crazy. That play was absolutely crazy.
Outside placement. This is in our second set now. Late push by the Cyclones, trying to force that third set.
But good play between Ikeda and Manny. The communication was spot on, but Aratz then came out late. He's always going to be catching. Then he got offensive. Here's one of several backhand 2-walls that just happened to work perfectly off the cesta of Ikeda. And once he started landing them, tough to come back from. So the aggressive play from the Renegades in the third and final set just brought him overall to victory.
See here, again, Ikeda. Forehand from the outside, puts it back inside, and man, the catching there from Goanaga, theme of the day, and Aratz as well in the backcourt. This backhand 2-all, this one kind of deflating with that drop in between both of them. Ikeda not going for it, Manny not there. Then that ball missed by Ikeda, ending that match in favor of the Renegades. A big day for the Rabote Renegades. They acquire 6.5 of a possible 7.5 points. They make a nice push up the standings, and they are back into first place, overtaking the Devils. As Stu and I join you back on camera, let's pull up those full standings so you can see exactly what we are talking about. 16.5 points for the Renegades, 14 for the Devils. They remain in second. Cyclones holding on to third place in that final playoff spot at 10.5 points. Chargers 8.5, and the Warriors just 4 points. But remember, everybody will play an even amount of game days at the end of the season, so not everything equal right now, particularly for the team there at the bottom. Stu, player of the day for today. No, we saw a lot of highlights, a lot of standout play today. Anyone stick out to you?
A few people did stick out. I mean, you can't talk about a player of the day without talking about Carbio. I mean, Carbio's play was absolutely.
Season,
I mean, he's been spot on. The other day he played fantastic. Today he played fantastic. But just one player just inched him out, and that's Goanaga.
Yeah.
Goanaga just inched him out in the singles as well. It's really not rocket science, folks. You saw what we saw. We just see it a little bit closer. The truth of the matter is that Carbio played fantastic, some tremendous catching, excellent throws, stopping some aggressive plays, specifically from Gosherry. But Goanaga's consistency, ability to maintain his composure while playing Carbio and come out in both doubles games, Goanaga for me is the player of the day.
Yeah, he's been great all season long. Big part of the Renegades' success as the entire top three for that team. Goanaga, Aratz, and Gosherry. Reverse order there from 3 to 1. Your top three. Big reason why they're up at the top. When we return on Monday, Stu, we will have the Warriors and Chargers in action. One change on the schedule for the Chargers. Ichibide will not be here today. Actually, getting married, so congratulations.
I believe
in order to
exactly.
Ichibide as
David
well.
Ichibide is getting married, and we wish him all the best, of course.
So he will not be here on Monday. So Benny, the third-ranked player for that team, will fill in. So these are the matches as they will be played with that substitute. Going to get started with Inaki and Bradley against Benny and Spinner. So we're going to see Benny up in the front.
That's going to be interesting.
Should be fun to see there. Joseph and Julian take on Flores and Benny. Then Inaki against Zuleika, top-ranked singles. Joseph and Correa, they had a great debut. Fun matchup against Flores and Spinner. Then Bradley will take on Rock. And then Nicholas against Benny. Again, Benny substituting for Ichibide in 2 matches on Monday. And I hope that you come back with us as we continue on this Fall 23 season of Battle Court. For Stu Nyman, I'm Andrew Bleckman. Enjoy your Friday evening, everybody. Take care.
See you Monday at 5.
Jairo, do you have any serving rituals?
Yeah, I have a lot of them.
Today we're comparing the tennis ball to the highlight ball.
Just like that effortless look, but it's really a lot of effort.
5 facts about Battle Court Highlight you didn't know.
The ball averages a speed of 150 miles an hour, and the world record is 190 miles an hour.
Hi, my name is Anderson, and I cracked this glass.
I love y'all boys!